Boom, 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 chickadee chanker. How's it going, everyone? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch along for you. This time, it's those shithousers PSG versus Bayern Munich. And let's hope that Bayern get their munch on and absolutely eat PSG for breakfast, lads and lasses. Because, like I say, they are a bit of a shithouse team, aren't they? The likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Engel, Di Maria. They're not the most likeable bunch. I'm just going to say it. Anyway, guys, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me on tonight's stream. Shout out to all the early birds that are getting in here. Neil Duffin, good to see you, matey. Hope you're doing well. Ellie's in his house. Liam, Gungshi, Tristan Newkirk. Neil Duffin, already said it, but he gets 2 shout-outs for being a legend. Ruddy Khan came, Adam Asquith, Ole Bill Telhar, who else? John Hinton, Maxi Camus, Mrs. P, Ryan Berber, Spin 9. Everybody else, thank you very much for joining me on the watch-along tonight. It's the UCL final, isn't it? A final that, you know, obviously we're not in. But we do have a United player in there, in the form of Ander Herrera, who, in my opinion, probably should still be at United, but he didn't want to stay, so screw that guy. Anyway, look, it should be a good game of football, lads and lasses. Just like the other one, was it? No, Friday night, the Europa League final. It was a heck of a game of football, that one. Hopefully this is going to be the same. I cannot see anything beyond a Bayern Munich lesson in football tonight, though. They've been absolutely sensational. Hey, Ruddy Can't Gain, thank you very much for that, pal. Sending in a $2 super chat. Thank you for that, mate. I can't see beyond Bayern Munich because they've just been in such scintillating form. They've been absolutely battering fools all over the gaff. So, you know, I've just got a good feeling about Bayern Munich winning again tonight. Charles Smith, how are you doing? The Toxic Stand, what's crack-a-lacking? Aaron Homeyard, everybody, thank you for joining us. Please do us a favour and smash that thumbs up button on the video if you have not done so already. Hit that thumbs up, that'll definitely help this stream out loads. And if you can give it a share before we start, that would be absolutely sexcellent. Hey, Tento Cisco's in the gaff. He says, Paris. So you want Paris to win, do you, mate? Right, everybody, get your predictions in the live chat then. I want to hear from you. What do you guys think is going to be the outcome of this game tonight? So as far as predictions, I'm going to say, although I think PSG are going to give them a decent game, I cannot see beyond Bayern Munich absolutely battering them to bits. So, do you know what? I'm going to go for a bold prediction tonight, lads and lasses. I'm going for 4-1. I'm going for 4-1 to the German champions. I just think they've got way too much for them. RiarGV, thank you, my friend. He says, leave a like for Pigo. Thank you there, RiarGV. Mrs. P with a super chat says, you're a legend, Mr. P. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Absolutely, love. Nice one. Thank you very much for that. And don't super chat anymore. How many times do I have to tell you, love? Okay, anybody who doesn't know, that's my missus there. 30% likes going to YouTube. Stop super chatting. Ben Dawes says 30% straight to YouTube. Unreal, man. It's like talking to a brick wall, man. Adam Asquith says 3-1 to Bayern. Liam thinks 0-0. 25-1 0-0 actually. Gerald, how you doing? Connor Watt thinks PSG to win 2-1. Hey, Michael Collins, what's crack-a-lacking, my friend? Good to see you in here. Yeah, all good over here, my friend. How are you? Ruddy says super chat me, Nicola. Oh, yeah, Michael Collins says Bayern 4-1. I'm with you, Pig. Thank you very much for that, pal. Yeah, I think there's a good chance that Bayern ripped them to shit, to be honest. I mean, look, they've been so good this season. They just look better, a much better outfit than PSG. I think PSG, if anything, were a little bit fortunate to get here, but maybe not. They have got a really good team. Let's have a look at this team then. So I'm not seeing... Oh, no, Mbappe is on the pitch here. So let's have a look at the team. We've got Navas in goal. Thiago Silva, captain in the side. Kimpembe, Kera, Marquinhos, Mbappe, Paredes. You've got Ander Herrera on the right of midfield there in a 4-3-3 by the looks of it. Marquinhos is playing CDM by the looks of it. Di Maria, Mbappe, and Neymar on the other side. So a heck of a team PSG have built, to be honest. They have got a very, very good side. They've always sort of underachieved in Europe recently. Maybe this is going to be their night. I mean, I doubt it, but maybe it's going to be their night. By the way, everyone, for everyone who doesn't know how this works, as soon as the game gets going, I put a timer up in the top right-hand corner right there. Actually, it's the other side. Up there, which... I don't know my left, my right anymore. But you've got to have a look at the corner there, and that way you'll be able to sync up. If you guys want to sync up while you're watching, that is possible to do. So, yeah, just shout out to everybody that's in here. Come on, lads and lasses. Let's have a good night. Let's have a good game of football. We might not freaking be in this gash game here. But hopefully we'll be back at the seat with a seat at the table next season. You never know. Going to need to make some investment if that's going to be the case, because we all know what our United board is like at the moment. They're just fannying around, to say the least. Bunch of fannies fannying around. Bayern Munich's team, on the other hand, Neuer in goal. Davies, Alphonso Davies looking insane at left back. Alaba, centre back, partnership with Boateng. Kimmich on the right. Goretzka, Thiago, Muller in the middle. Gnabry on the right. Koeman on the left. And Lewandowski up top. Oh my days! Lewandowski is some player, huh? Definitely this year's Ballon d'Or winner, I would say, but obviously they're not doing it, are they? Oh, I've got a stringy bit on the side of my head. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mrs. P, what are you doing? Anyway, she says, last ever Super Chat by Legends. I hope it is the last ever Super Chat, love. There's no logic behind it. Thank you, Debbie Elder. She says, get in, pig. We will be there next year. That's right, Debbie. You're spot on with that one. Hopefully we will. We shall see. Like I say, we do need to spend some money if we're ever going to be anywhere near this final, the competition. Of course we are. It's a nightmare, folks. It's an absolute nightmare. We have to spend some money this summer transfer window in order to try and close the gap here. That's the thing. Right, the game is underway, folks. Sorry, I've had a mare with the timer. Let's get the timer on so you guys can follow up with what's going on in this game. Angel Di Maria just winds me up. Look at it, the dobby little melt. Such a dobby, isn't he? I think maybe they actually modelled that character from Harry Potter on Angel Di Maria. It's possible. Boom. Okay, now we've got the time synced up perfectly, everyone, so you can get involved and sync up if you guys want to do that. And, yeah, like I say, smash that thumbs up button if you're watching, and just get involved throughout. I'd love to hear from you guys. Get your thoughts and predictions in the comment section. I'd love to know. Vasan Naidu, what's going on? He says, hope Herrera gets a winner's medal. Yeah, fair enough. I hear what you're saying. But in order for Ander Herrera to get a winner's medal, all the other tossers in the side, like Angel Di Maria and Mbappe and Neymar and all these melts have to then get a winner's medal as well. So, no, I don't want Ander Herrera to get a winner's medal. Josh Smith says, we can't even make a Europa League final, let alone Champions League. We're miles off, man. Hey, look, we are quite a distance off. Without strengthening, I don't see us reaching a Champions League final. But you do never know, you know. If you have a good run, you do never know. But, yeah, we're going to have to improve significantly before that happens. Right, come on then, Bayern Munich. I'm cheering on Bayern Munich tonight, lads and lasses. Might seem a little bit strange, but I like the way they play. And I just don't really like PSG. You know, I do think Bayern's one of those old institutions, rightly or wrongly, whatever. Whereas PSG, they're like just financial fair play melts, aren't they? They're basically the French Manchester City. Signing players like Neymar for 200 million and stuff like that. Pfft, still not been able to buy the success. It would just be great if they weren't still able to buy that success. That's where I'm coming from, folks, you know. Brandon C, what's going on with you, matey? It's too early for that one. Alex the Rinconator's in here. How you doing, Alex? He says, if Bayern win, they win the treble. Wow, yeah, I mean, look, they've had an incredible season, haven't they? They probably will win as well, just because they look so much better than everybody else in the competition this year. But, yeah, you never know. But, wow, I mean, what a season that would be for Bayern if they were able to go and do that. The ball comes in then. It's a ball into the area, but it's dealt with here by Paredes, and it's out now for a Bayern Munich throw-in. Watch out for Thomas Muller. He's always dangerous. He likes this competition. He likes the big games, likes the big stage. Watch out for Alphonso Davies down that left-hand side. A beast we signed on FIFA career mode as well and flourished into one of the best left-backs in the world. Watch out, of course, for Robert Lewandowski. The man is in scintillating form in front of goal, scoring goal after goal after goal. Rach United. How you doing, Rach? She says, please do French and German accents. Oh, this is unbelievable. Paris Saint-Germain, we need to win. We need to win the Champions League final. If we don't win the Champions League final, then I am not going to be a happy bunny. There's my French accent for you then. And then the German, I really struggle with a German accent. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I could even do a German accent. So, because I've tried it before and I don't think I could do it. We are in the final. This is the final of the Champions League, and we are going to win the Champions League. You know why? You know why? Because we are Germans, and the Germans, we do not lose the Champions League final. Something like that. It sounded very similar to the French, didn't it? Oh, Sahovic Savas says, very good game. Hey, how you doing, Sahovic? Thanks for your comment. Simon Bennett says, let's hope these bottlers Di Maria and Herrera win out. Good shout. Good shout, mate. I forgot. Yeah, that's a point, you know. 2 United players in this lineup tonight. Di Maria and Herrera. Well, not necessarily in the lineup. Alex says, oh, this is Gastastique. This is like Gastastique. Connor Watts says, Arnold. There you go. Well, he's got an Austrian accent, doesn't he? But I suppose it's similar. Get out. We got to go. We got to get to the chopper. That was the worst Arnold impression ever. Anyway, look, that's not what this show's all about, folks. No, this show is about commentating and watching the final of the Champions League. So that's what we're going to do. It's 0-0 at the moment. Kingsley Coman just brought down to the ground there. Bayern Munich on the ball. Spray one out to the right-hand side. Long ball over the top. Headed down into the path of Lewandowski. But it is cleared away now by PSG. And watch out for PSG. Like, we're just writing PSG off, but how can you write a team off with such unbelievable talents in their side? Say what you want about Neymar. He's a diving little motor or whatnot, but he's still a heck of a player. Di Maria, Mbappe lad. I mean, Mbappe's one of the best players in the world. So it wouldn't surprise me if they managed to upset the odds, but I just don't think they are going to. Do us a favour, lads and lasses, smash that thumbs up button, give it a cheeky little like if you can, give it a share on social media if you can, that'd be wicked, and also have a little vote in the live chat because I want a shot on goal. It's well over the bar from Thiago in the centre of the midfield for Bayern. So then, get your thoughts and opinions in, have a vote. If you think PSG are going to win tonight, stick a 1 in the live chat. If you think that Bayern Munich are going to win tonight, stick a 2 in the live chat. Vote away, lads and lasses. Nathy17, how you doing? He says, how come the United scouts never found Alphonso Davies would solve our left-back problem? Fair play to Bayern. Yeah, you know, I don't really know the background of Alphonso Davies, but he's a heck of a young player, that's for sure. Hey, look at these votes coming in there. Connor Watt with the 1, Primot with the 2, Michael Collins with the 2, Alex with the 2, Gungshi with the 2. Hope you're doing well there, Gungshi. Guten Tag, mein Freunde. James with the 1, Ryan Bird with the 2, Rach with the 2. Raj Taj Mahood, how are you, my friend, with the 2? Kurt Koenig says, it's München. It is München. It is not München, it's München. München. It's not that. Edith Sen with a 2. So most people definitely going for Bayern Munich to win tonight. Johnny Hinton with a 2. Dennis Johnson with a 2. Yeah, I'm voting 2 as well. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you because I do think that Bayern Munich are probably going to smash them to pieces. And this is a good start by Bayern down the left-hand side then in the path to Coman. Gathered up now by Muller. Ball out for a throw-in now. Tristan Newkirk says, if Bayern plays the high line all game, they could get caught on the counter. PSG blessed with pace going forward, and we'll be happy to let Bayern keep the ball. Very, very astute comment you made there. I think you're right with that. I think that's how PSG have to approach this game against Bayern tonight. They're going to sit back. Bayern are going to have more of the ball, and like you say, they have to really hit them and hurt them on the counter. They've got the players to do it, like you say. Players like Neymar and Mbappe. When they get the ball, they can move it ridiculously quickly. I mean, there's not many people in world football quicker in terms of a foot race than Kylian Mbappe. I mean, he's just got speed for days. So, yeah, I mean, they can definitely shift it on the counter. So that's a very good comment you make there. DLBF95 comments, what happened to Phil Jones, aka Random Task? Random Task, aka Odd Job. Is that what that is from Austin Powers? This is my henchman, Random Task. $1 million. I feel like that's who we've got as our owners at the moment. The Glazers are pretty much like Dr. Evil. At the top there, you know. And Ed Wood, and maybe Ed Wood would actually. Ed Wood was like him. It's like, we should ask for $1 million. And they're like, wait, hang on a sec. But that's the prices from like the 60s. You know, that's crazy. Oh, in that case, $1 billion. That's how they freaking negotiate at Manchester United. They just pluck numbers out of the air. It's bullshit. Hey, Gungers, man. Gungshi, thank you so much for your PayPal over here, my friend. Really appreciate that, dude. Let's read your comment out. He says, come on, Bayern. Get in there, mein son. Get in there, the Mannschaft. Oh, and Fug that pansy Neymar. I predict 3-1 to Bayern. Congrats to Ellie and Aaron for receiving the blue spanner of the pig's realm of bacon. Use your powers wisely. P.S. Excuse my rambling, I'm on heavy medication and half asleep. Gangshi, you're a top man. I really appreciate that, dude. Very nice of you. And yeah, I love your prediction. 3-1, similar to mine. I'm going 4-1 to Bayern. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Some fantastic German in there. I'm not 100% sure what some of it means. But yeah, Aaron and Ellie, welcome to the bacon realm, that's for sure. The moderator bacon realm. Oh, ball whipped in from PSG, headed away there by Alphonso Davies, but PSG still retain possession on the right-hand side. Ander Herrera watches the ball go out of play for a PSG throw-in. And look, PSG are always going to be in this game, aren't they? Yes, they are. Kurt Koenig says, so I could say ni hao, right? Something like that. Yeah, very nice of Gungers there, and hope you, manage to either, firstly, get to sleep if you need to get to sleep, or stay up and keep us company if you are able to do so. But either way, Gungshi, I hope you're okay, and that medication, it sounds good. No, I'm just joking, but you sounded in a jovial mood in your message. Michael Collins is pretty disgusting. We let Herrera go on a free, and now he's starting a Champions League. Oh, don't get me started, my friend. Look, we've had 2 major European finals, and we've had 5 ex-Manchester United players in them within the recent years. Okay, Di Maria, nobody wants to see that guy. But yeah, just something wrong, isn't there? Because really, we should be getting to these finals. Ander Herrera, a player I would have not wanted to see leave Manchester United anyway, because he was actually one of those players that tried really hard for us. He's not a world beater, but he's played in a Champions League final here for a reason. He's a good player, and definitely deserved more of a contract compared to some of the other players in the squad. Like when Sanchez is on big money and Pogba's on big money and Ander Herrera was performing better than both of them, you can understand him maybe wanting more money. And if PSG are prepared to pay that money, not only that, he's going to get a League One winners medal every single season when he joins them, because it's an absolute farmers league. So of course he's going to get one. And then, he's got the opportunity to compete for Champions Leagues as well. Like, I cannot blame the player, Ander Herrera, really. People criticise him for being there, but I can't blame him for wanting to leave at this stage, especially when he wasn't being paid what some of the other players were being paid, who were gash. So, yeah, I fair play to that. Good luck to him, but I still don't want PSG to win tonight at all. Yeah, Alex says, it's so disgusting to see Ander Herrera in a PSG kit, to be honest. Yeah, I sort of have to share the same opinion of you, because I still think he should be a United player. Like, if there was anyone out there who was fighting for the cause on a pitch and played with pure effort, then it was him. But we sacked him off. I don't really get it. Well, not sacked him off, but we couldn't reach an agreement with him. Primot comments, Ellie, yeah, still a bit shook. Got to go back to work tomorrow and interact with my Twonka boss. I don't want to. Oh, no, Primot. Well, great to see you, Primot. I hope you're okay. And just take each day at a time, mate. Don't worry about that crap. Try not to worry about it today. Deal with it when you get in there tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? I hear you, though. Anticipation's a mother chuffer. Oh, here come Bayern Munich. Great to see you, though, Primot. One of the legends of the channel here. Ruddy says that Farmers League produces good players. Yeah, it does. But, so does other farmers' leagues around the world, That's the thing with farmers, you see. They tend to grow good crops, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you want them producing the goods within the warehouse that end up on your shelves. You just want them getting the raw ingredients. Do you know what I'm saying? No, we all know it's just a 1 or a 2 team league. I'm not saying that PSG are not a great side, because look at their team. They've assembled a wicked team, but look at their the money they spent, and look at the golfing class between them and pretty much everybody else in the league. It's massive. Alex says, in hindsight, we should have sold Lingard and Andreas and kept Herrera, 100%. Rach says, I would have kept Depay too. Yeah, well, that's an interesting one, because he's gone on to look pretty good as well. Post us, everyone seems to do better away from us at the moment, which is a shame, because when we had Fergie, everyone seemed to do better when they were with us and worse when they were away from us. Tristan comments, Pig, what's your thoughts on Pogba agents stating Pogba is all too happy to stay at United at the club and wants to be involved in the Man United project? This must surely mean there's players coming in. Hey, you would think so, or maybe it means that there's not any players coming in. Oh, wait, the ball's playing over the top down the left now to Neymar. Sorry, Kylian Mbappe on the ball. He cuts inside. Plays one down the left now. Cut back in, Mbappe gets it, tries to stick one on it, but it's blocked away well by Bayern's defence there. And now they look to counter themselves, but it's gone out now. I think that's going to be a Bayern Munich goal kick. Hey, that's the thing, PSG, they've got the quality on the break. Watch that repeatedly. Mbappe, these guys breaking down the wings. It's going to be difficult to stop sometimes. Nice bit of play there, but just not quite able to get the right connection on it there. Good block by the defender. I did number one. What's going on? He says, Pigo Sancho deal off. It's too expensive. Sorry, the Pogba thing, by the way, mate. Yeah, I think, look, it's as long as we get the same Paul Pogba as the last 6 months where he's actively trying more, then I'm up for it. But even then, he's still been a bit inconsistent. He just doesn't inspire me, Paul Pogba United. I want to believe in him, but I just don't. Sorry. Connor Watt says, we must be more of a Farmers League. 2 French teams in the Champions League semi-finals. Hey, look. You've made a good comment there, mate. But what I mean by a Farmers League is, other than a couple of teams, they don't have the depth of the Premier League. Don't even make me laugh and say that they do. Look, I know PSG, even Lyon. Wait a sec, here they've got a great chance. Shot on goal. Oh, Mbappe with the shot, but it's blocked. Man, crikey, down that left-hand side doing some dangerous stuff, PSG here. Yeah. But, who, other than your Monacos and your Lyons and your PSGs, I don't really see how there's anybody that can compete with Arsenal, Tottenham, Spurs, Chelsea. Sorry, I've already said Tottenham. Your Liverpools, your Man Cities, your Uniteds. I think it's just a much deeper league. It's more deep in a lot of ways than any other league, I would say, even the Spanish and the German leagues, because most of the seasons it's contested in Spain between 2 teams, sometimes 3 if you want to stick Atletico Madrid into the mix. And in Germany, it's always just Dortmund and Bayern, and really, I know Leipzig are recently up there and stuff, but really, they just don't have the depth is what I'm saying. They still got great teams at the top, some of the best as this Champions League final shows. But yeah, no disrespect. OSR Danny, what's going on? Says Primark should buy the Glazers out. TRS says, hello, it's me, Swifty. The Real Swifty's changed his name to TRS. I see what you did there. You shortened it. Hey, nice one, The Real Swifty. Great to see you, mate. Awesome. So we're 15 minutes, 46 seconds into this one. It's a bit of a tentative start, I would say, from both teams. But Bayern certainly controlled the first portion of the game. But you've just seen the last 5 minutes. PSG look very dangerous on the counter. Cannot rule them out at all. Kingsley Coman overlap and run by Alphonso Davies down the left. A little bit too much on it for Alphonso Davies. And it's now gone out for a PSG goal kick. Boom chickadee chanka. Hey, great to have all of you guys in here for a non-United game tonight. That really is awesome of you. Thanks for stopping by. Smash that like button if you have not done so already. And give it a share if you can. That will help this channel and this stream out amazingly. Connor Watt says, only Liverpool contended in England this year, but I do agree, though. Okay. You've done me then. Fair enough. What can I say? So you've said the Premier League really this year, and I can't really deny it. It has only really been a one-horse race. And even if you include City in that, who are far behind, it's only a 2-horse race. So I see what you're saying, my friend. But generally, over the course of the last decade, the Premier League's had a stronger top 7, I would say, than any other league in the world. Now, if you were to go back to the 90s, then that would still be true of England, but it would be more so true of Italy. Like, Italy used to have all the depth. They used to have all the best teams. Teams in the 90s, like AC Milan, Fiorentina, Juventus, Inter Milan, Roma, Sampdoria, Napoli. All of these teams were great teams, every single one of them. So it goes in spurts and spells, I suppose. There's eras in football, isn't there? Oh, look at this! It's PSG 3-1-1! Oh, what a save by Neuer! And he just cannot quite get it past Manuel Neuer, who makes an unbelievable stop. Neymar with the shot there. And he's played through, and this is what we're seeing. We're seeing PSG deadly on the counter down the left. Neymar one-on-one there, manages to get the shot off. And it's going through the legs of Neuer, but he just manages to get enough contact on it, sitting down with his butt cheeks. And the ball has gone out, not with his butt cheeks, with his heel, actually it is. But the ball's gone out, and Manuel Neuer makes an epic save there. Very, very, very important save, that one, because that would have given PSG the 1-0 lead there. But PSG looking dangerous on the counter here, aren't they? They really are. Ryan Berber spin 9, you lunatic. Corner for PSG, whipped in then. Marquinhos not able to get the header on it. Man. Shout out to you, Ryan Burberspin9. Thank you very much for that super chat there, my friend. He says, love, lots of love to the Bacon Brigade. Shout out to you, Ryan Burberspin9. Lots of love to you as well, mate. Top lad. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, shit. Right, yeah. Sorry, I thought I just cut the stream off for a second there, but I didn't. Rach United says, Neuer will be better than Joe Hart. Oh, man. Manuel Neuer, he is a heck of a keeper. He's a heck of a keeper. Best of his generation, would you say? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, look, he's been pretty formidable for a decade now, so you probably have to say yeah. Primot says, Fergie and Gill seem to pick up 1 to 2 players nearly every window, even January. Why can't Woody Woodpecker and the Scrooge McDucks work to improve our squad? Director of football desperately needed. You've said it all there, Primot. You're spot on, mate. Joke of a transfer window, this one. Absolute bloody joke of a transfer window. Oh, look at this, played in. Oh, no, a little bit too much on it now. And it's out for a goal kick to PSG. This is going to be an interesting final. Ethan Robson. Hey, Ethan Robson. Are you okay, mate? Hayden Alessandro as well getting in here. Hayden, good to see you, mate. Manny Slouflaki as well. What a top lad. Callie Sparrow says, hi, Mr. Pig. Just came back from church. Just tuned in. You absolute legend, Manny Slouflaki. Great to have you in here, pal. Hope you had a good time at church. Yeah, you're just getting in here for the Champions League final. Bit of a lively start, actually. PSG have had the best chances so far. We were thinking maybe Bayern would troll them in this game. I was going for 4-1 to Bayern. I'm still going for it, to be honest. But we're 20 minutes in, it's 0-0, and PSG have had the best chances. So, look, you cannot rule anybody out in this. If you look at PSG's team, they've got sheer quality out there. But look at this, Bayern with a move down the right. Ball whipped in early, in towards the path of Lewandowski, but it's good defending there. And it's beaten away. And now PSG look to counter. And they do manage to get hold of the ball in midfield, but they've given it away. The referee's blown his whistle, though, for a free kick. Gung, she says, love to you, Ryan Burberspin, Bacon Brigade legend and all-round gentleman. Absolutely, well said, Gungers. Right, so yeah, I'm still going for 4-1 anyway. It's probably a bit of a, after seeing the first 20 minutes, bit of a, wishful thinking, but that's what I'm going for. Rach United says, it's going to be close. Debbie says, not trying to be negative, but we are miles off these teams' big wake-up Glazers. Yeah, I mean, look, we are. Look at the quality out there. Some of these players are world beaters. We've got a couple of them these days, but we don't have enough. Alex says, Neuer's one of the best ever, yeah. I mean, I guess so. I guess he is, yeah. He's one of those keepers that probably when he's gone, we'll appreciate him more. We'll look back at him and think, oh yeah, he was like an Oliver Kahn or a Schmeichel or something like that level of goalkeeper, which he is. Oh, Lewandowski with a shot on PSG's goal. He's hit the left upright. Oh, my days. What a move by Bayern. Look at this by Lewandowski. What a touch. This guy's such a striker, isn't he? Unbelievable. Imagine if we had him at our team, seriously. But, wow, the way he just swiveled and pivoted there and just got the shot off in the blink of an eye and very, very nearly placed it with inside the post. That is just proper centre-forward play there from Robert Lewandowski, but he has hit the upright and it has gone out and it is still 0-0, my lads and lasses. Crikey. Lewandowski, though, yeah, I mean, they're not having a Ballon d'Or this year, are they? So, of course, the award for the best player in the world whipped into PSG's box again, but it's just evaded Kingsley Coman, who watches it go out of play. But look, the fact is, PSG, Bayern Munich have probably played the best football this year, and Lewandowski has been amongst the goals in pretty much every season. If you look at his Champions League goals this season, his general goal-scoring ratio, it's incredible. So really, he should have the Ballon d'Or this year, don't you reckon? Who's your pick for the Ballon d'Or, lads and lasses? Who would it be? For this last season just gone, including up to this game, of course. This last year in football, it is actually, isn't it? But what the point I'm making is, it's got to be Lewandowski, doesn't it? Primot says Lewandowski Ballon d'Or. Fair play to you. Rach United says, wish we bought Lewandowski. Me too. Mrs. P says, bye, Ellie. Is that a middle finger? Hope I haven't annoyed you, lovely. What? Bye, Nicola. Middle finger. What's that about? I don't think she's meant to do that one, Nicola. No. Pretty sure. Mrs. P's off now. She says, definitely off now. Put a like on the video, legends. Thank you very much for that, love. Nice one. Oh, crikey, Di Maria almost got himself on the score sheet here, but he just couldn't keep the shot under the crossbar. And if you actually look at this, wow, he's had a mare there. PSG again looking deadly on the counter. Di Maria's just basically missed an open goal there. He's had a nightmare. What a miss from Di Maria. What a toppy little melter. Shrest Baneri, how you doing, Shrest? Banerjee, sorry, Shrest. Good to see you, mate. Ben Dorr, Mason Mount Ballon d'Or now, eh? I don't think so, Ben. Hey, Brian Pedron, what's going on? He says, hey, bro, found your channel a few days ago. Would love to see United watch along with you. You seem so lively and entertaining. Brian Pedron, thank you for that, my friend. That's so nice of you, mate. Yeah, no, we do have some great watch-alongs on here. Of course, we're not going to be having a United one until the 19th of September now, but we do them for every single United game. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. Sounds like you are subscribed, but anybody who's not subscribed, you should subscribe. Anyway, Di Maria has just missed an absolutely guilt-edged opportunity. Like, seriously, he's had a nightmare. That should be 1-0 to PSG. Hey, AJ Nair, what's going on, man? How are you, mate? And how's your dad as well? Good to see you in here, AJ. Great video the other day you did, mate, as well. Keep it up, pal. Very impressive for a young lad such as yourself. Love the passion. Ben Dorr. Man United Van Cam in the house. How you doing, Kevin? He says, haha, Di Maria, you snake. Mate, that guy. Okay, if Di Maria was a snake, what kind of snake do you think he would be? Okay, he's definitely not going to be a king cobra or nothing like that, no. I'm thinking like a little corn snake. Do you know what I mean? Like a little harmless corn snake. Yeah, that's what I reckon. Alex says, Ander Herrera benched Marco Verratti. Yeah, I thought so. Ellie says, so sorry, it was in my last huge emojis and I thought I'd press thumbs up. Thank you, Gungshi. He says, pigs watch-alongs are the stuff of legend. Much appreciated, my friends. Very nice of you to say. Dennis Johnson says, a garden snake. Rachel Knight says, Di Maria didn't like the weather, thinks Manchester is Barbados. Yeah, well, that's the thing, that's the thing with some of these cold-blooded reptilian animals, they are, the fact is, they're used to a hotter climate, Super chat. Super chat from Manny Slouflaki. That's right. Hey, Manny, Harry Maguire got into a dust-up in Greece, my friend. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Hey, great to see you, man. Thank you very much for that. Very nice of you. 20 Canadian dollars there. Straight in the back burner. Well, not actually, but you know what I mean? Spot on, Manny. He comments and says, would love Alphonso Davies to win the Champions League. Another Canadian with potential is Jonathan David. 30 goals and 60 appearances for Ghent. Now signed with Lille. Last Canadian to win a Champions League was Owen Hargreaves with Man United in 2008. Are we counting that though, Manny? Because I know he was born in Canada, but he represented England. So are we counting that? I guess so. I mean, I guess it's another Greg Rusedski situation. Who remembers Greg Rusedski? Like, he sounded proper Canadian. At least Owen Hargreaves kind of does sound borderline. Greg Rusedski, the tennis player, used to represent Britain. He was just some Canadian guy. Hey, Manny, thank you so much for that, dude. And I agree with you. Alphonso Davies would solve a lot of our problems. Like, he seems so good and so young at this stage already. He's only going to get better, isn't he? Oh, crikey. And Alphonso Davies just committing a foul there by the looks of it. Oh, and the yellow card's out from the ref. Are you serious? You're not going to book him for that, is he? Don't book him for that. I can't believe the refs booked him for that. You're taking the piss. Alphonso Davies just got a booking from the referee there for a foul committed, but it didn't really look like too much was in there, to be fair. We'll have to have a look at the replay here. He's just slipped. Oh, no, he does sort of hold him a little bit there. Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, no, he's all over him. It's a foul by Alphonso Davies there, but it's, there's a bit of simulation going on there, I think. Alex with a super chat as well says, give me a Mrs. Doubtfire pig. You broke my handbag, you bastard. That wasn't a good one, hang on. Wait, there's a free kick here. Di Maria standing over it. I will get back to that in a moment in case we miss some of the action here. But look, Di Maria with the free kick. What's going on with my hair tonight? It's flopping all... Whipped in, and the header is cleared away. Oh, what the volley! What a shot from distance there by Ander Herrera. Connects with the volley. He was trying to do his best Paul Scholes impression. In the end, though, he's had a bit of a mare. No, let's see. I think there was a deflection in there somewhere. So it's fallen to Ander Herrera, who's pinked. You know what? It's an absolutely epic shot, that, by Ander Herrera. He's buzzed it into the ground. It's bounced up. It's destined for the back of the net, but it has hit a Bayern defender and deflected out. So, crikey, that was close again there for PSG. Ander Herrera almost getting that Champions League final goal. I used to play fullback, but that was European football, dear. No, I'm sorry, I've gone too high. I've got to go lower in the register. That's not how Mrs. Doubtfire sounds. Oh, hello, dear. I've gone too high pitch. What's going on? Hello, dear. That's better. Oh, it was a run by Fruiting. An angry member of the waiting staff, no less. Did you forget to tip him? Hey, thank you for that, Alex. That's what I'm going to do on that one, mate. But really appreciate the super chat, man. Alec Williams as well, man. Crikey. Says, come on, Bayern. Nice one, Alec Williams. Top lad. Yeah, I think you're, not everyone, because there are a few people in here who want PSG to win, but most people in here, we're hoping that those shithouses PSG do not win, because they've got, think of their players. Who's a shithouse in PSG? Neymar's a shithouse. Mbappe's a shithouse. Di Maria's definitely a shithouse. Verratti's a shithouse. You know, I'm sure I'm forgetting some shithouses that PSG have. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know you are, AJ Nair. Very good video there, my friend. Hey. Oh yeah, no spam there, AJ. You're gonna get, if you can't repeat the same messages in the live chat, that is spam, my friend. So just keep it to one at a time. Otherwise it clogs up the live chat. But Ellie's all over you there, mate. All on the case. Oh, Lewandowski on the ball, then tries to find half a yard. He's going to have a shot from distance, and he didn't want to give it to a teammate. He wanted to try and do everything himself there, and he very nearly managed to whip it round the defender. Koeman wins it back, but ultimately gives it away. Di Maria on the ball now. Looks to get PSG away on the counter-attack here, but they've gifted the ball back to Bayern Munich in a dangerous position. Bayern Munich still have PSG hemmed in here. Sprayed over to the right-hand side now for Bayern. Chested down. The ball whips into the area. Dodgy pass. What a header. Good save there by Navas. Oh, my days. And Lewandowski nearly makes it 1-0 to Bayern Munich with a fantastic header. Wicked cross in as well from the right. I'm not sure who played that one in, but that was a wicked ball in. And it's a really good improvised sort of falling down header from Robert Lewandowski. And the keeper, it's right at him, but he's still got to save it. And Keylor Navas manages to keep it out. So, wow. There's chances after chances in this game at the moment, but nobody's taken their opportunities. Manny Sluflaki comments, my friend was in Mykonos at the exact location where the incident with Maguire happened. No way, Manny. Oh, crikey, well, you've got the insider information possibly then. But yeah, I mean, he's pleaded not guilty, hasn't he? And he's coming home, basically. He's come home. So he's got no obligation, I think, to attend the trial, I don't think. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. But, crikey, that is interesting. Hopefully your friend wasn't involved in the fracas, mate. Hey, Dejan CFC says, hey, Pig, I'm late. Who are you going for the win? Yeah, I'm going for Bayern Munich to win this one 4-1. Bit of a bold claim, especially after we're, like, way into the game, and it's still 0-0, and PSG have had just as good a chance as, if not better. So, a bit of a bold claim, but still, I'm going for that. Yeah, Ellie says, I think next time I'll give a warning first. Yeah, probably a good idea, Ellie. Plus, AJ's like 9 years old. He's 9 years old, Ellie, just so you know. Give him a little bit of a chance, yeah. I'm just joking, but yeah. Alex says, holy shit, Manny, did he see anything? I know, that is pretty interesting if he tell us more, Manny. Michael Collins! Crikey! Incredible super chat support coming through tonight on the channel. Great to see it. Thank you very much. Wait a sec, Bayern with a chance here. Alphonso Davies done him! Wow, what play there! Oh my days. But no, but PSG get it back. Yeah, Gungshi says, Manny's got sources on the ground in Greece. That's it, we need to get you on the channel, Manny, to discuss it, mate. Josh Smith says, Navas's hair reminds me of Phil Jones when he dyed it blonde. Hey, Ted Zavala, mate. What a legend. Hope you're doing good, Ted. Thank you for getting in here, lad. Very, very good to see you, Ted. Look at that, one of the original channel members on this channel. I think all the people with the pigs have been members since day one. In fact, when we get to a year, it will change to something else, so that's pretty cool. Wicked. Anyway, I hope you're all having a very good evening this evening and have had a good day. I've basically done nothing all day long. So I woke up at like 10, 11 a.m. and I just generally just slobbed around, a little bit of slobbing in the morning, followed by some slobbing in the afternoon, and then a little bit of a snooze before my main evening slob. You know what I mean? Shout out if anybody knows what that's from, by the way, because you must be a legend if you do. But the point I'm making is... I've had a lazy day today, guys. I've done nothing all day. And it's offside anyway. The ball over the top from Bayern. He's unable to get onto it there. And it is now out for a PSG goal kick. Back to Keylor Navas now then, who hoofs one up the pitch. Manny says, in due time, we'll talk about the incident on a call-in. It sounds good, mate. Yes, I think that's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, no, that's it. She's just making sure that button works, that's all. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. We'll just, give people a warning, yeah. Doesn't hurt. Aaron Homeyard says, same here, Piggo. Had a KFC today. Nice. Very nice, my friend. What did you get from KFC? I always go, my choice, it's not available at the moment, I don't think, though, because they've done a limited menu. I could be wrong now, but my choice, when I go to KFC, I always just seem to get a Big Daddy boxed meal and a mini fillet burger on the side. That's my go-to classic. Kingsley Coman then, few step-overs down the left. He does the defender, he whips a dangerous ball in. In the end, it finds its way all the way through to Keylor Navas, who smothers it and brings it into his chest. But look, Bayern's just starting to come to life, I think, a little bit here. They're starting to control the game a little bit, but PSG always dangerous on the counter, so you've got to watch out for them for the rest of this game. Definitely, they're up for a challenge tonight. You can see that with PSG. They mean business as well. So look, Bayern favourites going into this. I still expect them to win, but I'm not ruling out PSG. The longer it goes on, the longer I'm starting to think they're going to do them on the counter at some point. They already should have had a goal with Di Maria's chance there. That was just such an easy chance. He should have done better. Mordash comments, KFC 3D printed nuggets. They are pretty much like that. But, you know. Alex says, I had a full English breakfast for lunch. Good lad, my friend. Good lad. That sounds good. Aaron Homer says, I had the Zinger stacker meal with gravy and hot wings. Yummy. Good shout. Nafi17 says, imagine when Sane is in this Bayern squad as well. Very true. They've got Leroy Sane joining them. So bloody hell, they are going to have some players, aren't they? Very, very good side they've got already. I think you're right. They're going to be formidable. Alex says, Ellie, is that a fake spanner? Dante, what's going on, lad? He says, Aaron, did you go with standard Coke or Prosecco? Hey, good to see you in here as well, Dante. How you doing, my friend? Rachel Knight says, I had leftover pizza and Chinese. I've had a crap day of eating today, guys. A really crap day. Like, let me just think. By the way, when I mean crap day, I don't mean I've eaten a lot of sugary crap or anything like that. I mean, I've just barely eaten anything. Let me think of what I've eaten today. Okay, so I had a chicken tikka sandwich for lunch, just like chicken tikka pieces in a bap. And then I had half of a Ginster's chicken tikka slice. Just half of one. Started eating it. Didn't really like it. A lot of chicken tikka today, guys. Maybe that's the reason. Chicken tikka out. It's a goal kick here for Keylor Navas anyway. But the point I'm making is I've just not eaten very much today. Pretty gash, actually. What else have I eaten? Oh, I had 2 cherry Bakewell tarts as well. Loving it. Love a cherry Bakewell tart. Got to be one of my favourite types of tarts. Hey, Nalisa, non-Konyana comments, get in there, my son. Thank you for that. Good to see you, lad. Get in there, Nalisa. Love the name, by the way. Nalisa, that is a good name. Love it. Oh, last night's Chinese is what Nafi17 had. Manny Stufaki says, what kind of acquisitions would you like to see on United's side before the end of the transfer window? So, I think it's very wishful thinking at the moment, Manny, with how we've been very inactive and slow. But we still have to get a player in, don't we? They can't knock back Solskjaer in this window. If we don't improve this window, the fans are going to be so just distraught. And also, if Solskjaer doesn't perform this season, we can have nobody to blame, really, I think, but the Glazers and Woodward for the lack of investment in this side in this window. So personally, I just want to say right now, I actually don't think we're going to do well in this window. I think we'll get one player in, one big high-profile player to try and, paper over it a little bit, whether that is Sancho or whatnot. But the fact is, we probably needed Sancho, like my perfect transfer window right now, and reasonably realistic if you were a club that was genuinely trying to close the gap with the teams above you, then I would, of course, sell players like we got rid of Sanchez, sell Lingard, sell Phil Jones, sell Pereira. Generate a little bit of money, get a few players off your books as well to allow for this in the wage structure. But get a few players off your books, generate a little bit of cash to help put towards it, go out there, spend 200 million. Why the hell not? Why are we not expecting to get a player like Sancho in this window? We should also go and get a central midfielder, whoever it may be. Ruben Neves is young, probably attainable. Wilfred Ndidi, same sort of thing with him. Yeah, lots of money. Probably not that realistic, Wilfred Ndidi, because Leicester don't really need to sell. They're right up there as well. But still, though, United's a huge club. If not him, then it's Jack Grealish. We could definitely go and sign Jack Grealish. Why wouldn't, just to try and improve the squad a little bit. Jadon Sancho. And then, look, there's other positions in the side as well. I think fullback we could do with another one. I think striker we could do with another one. Because Igalo's only here until January, isn't he? And then also centre-back is a glaring area for us, especially, well, we're assuming Harry Maguire, not much is going to happen with him now in Greece, but we'll see. But even so, Lindelof and Maguire, to me, not quite up to standard. You need a top-quality world-class centre-back, or at least somebody who can develop and turn into a top-quality world-class centre-back. So that's where I see us needing to strengthen. But I honestly don't think we're going to strengthen with you, Manny. I just think it's going to be another piss-poor window. We'll probably get one player in. I do think we'll probably sign Sancho, and that would be an okay window, I suppose, but it wouldn't be a good enough window, especially when we've got the issues in the other areas of the team. We've seen it this season with the lack of squad depth when we've had certain injuries to key players, or in big games when we've had to shuffle the pack a little bit and rotate. We haven't had the depth and the quality and the class there, so yeah, very disappointing. Bayern with the ball into the box! Oh my days, headed away! PSG get it back under control now down the left, looking to counter themselves here. Brought down to the ground, there is a foul committed, and it is a free kick won by Kylian Mbappe, who's calling for the yellow card as well. I hate to see that. What a toss spot. Don't you hate that? He goes, yellow card? Is that a yellow card? You're a twat, Kylian. You know what I mean? Tristan Newkirk, no spamming, my friend. No spamming. Just one comment at a time, my friend. Otherwise, it clogs the live chat up for everybody, dude. Primot says, putting in a meatloaf tonight. Mashed turnip and cucumber salad. What? Hey, no, that sounds pretty cool, my friend, actually. Meatloaf, yeah. Nice one. All right, guys, I'm just going to say you don't have to time everybody out for spamming once. Just let me warn them first, and then, and then if they repeatedly do it, then we can time them out. Just want to make that clear. All right. So getting a little bit time out happy, I think, in the live chat tonight, folks. Oh, man. Here are Bayern down the right. Alec Williams says, meatloaf, what a guy. Like a bat out of hell, I was born until the evening comes. Freddy Card Game says, rookie mods, lol. Debbie says... Ryan Berber says, PSG looking dangerous going forward. Yeah, they are on the counter-attack. They're filthy, aren't they? They've got some serious quality and pace up there. Very much so, very much so. Players like Mbappe, Neymar, amongst the best in the world at moving the ball quickly. Di Maria as well, like, say what you want about him. His dribbling, his speed, he's rapid, he can move. They've got a heck of a team. They've got a heck of a team. Cisco. No, that's all right. I'm just saying, people just need a warning at least once, and then if they persist, then we've already warned them. Then yeah, it's a timeout, my friends. But ultimately, everybody contributing to the live chat is good, as long as everyone doesn't go too over the top with repeated messages at once. Steve FC says, my prediction is 1-0 Bayern full time. Good prediction, Steve FC. Yeah, I'm looking for the Bayern win as well. I think we can't really look beyond that. That's probably what's going to happen. What's your favourite meatloaf song? I only know that one, I think. There's got to be more big ones, actually. I just can't think of them right now. But meatloaf, like, Like a bat out of hell. That's the only one I can think of. Aaron Homer says, and jammy Dodgers. I like chocolate bourbons. Yeah, they're underrated. Like, people slate them, but they are underrated. I love bourbons in a cup of tea. Get a big brick of bourbons for 34p down the shop. That's like a shit ton of sugar for the value. You know what I mean? Steve FC says, what are your thoughts on Man United's Premier League fixtures? I think October's filth, mate. Look at our October fixtures. It is disgusting. Like, I think the start to it's reasonable. Crystal Palace and whatnot. Brighton after that. But the October fixtures are horrible. And if United haven't strengthened by then there's a very good chance that, it's a very good chance, I think, that we will struggle with those October fixtures. Some big games in there. I think Chelsea and Liverpool in that one. You've got Newcastle. But still, there's some tough games. Tottenham. There's some tough games around that month. And it's early on in the season. And if United haven't strengthened, then we're going to find it very difficult to get the wins in those games. Hey, we're just coming up to halftime, folks. If you have not done already, please smash that thumbs up button. Leaving a like on this stream will absolutely help this stream out and maybe compete with some of the big channels, and also just helps out, doesn't it? So please do leave a thumbs up on it, guys, if you can. And just thank you for being in here. What a bunch of heroes. Get involved in the live chat. If you're lurking in the background and you haven't said hello to me yet, what are you doing? Get in here and say hello. I want to speak to you. Liam says 0-0 as predicted. Hey, you're onto something here, Liam. You did predict 0-0, my friend, didn't you? Who do you think would go on and win it, though, ultimately, after extra time and pens? Oh, PSG with a chance given away by Bayern. Shocking defended and it's played back inside. Oh, and the shot by Kylian Mbappe is right at Manuel Neuer. What a shocking bit of finishing by Kylian Mbappe. He's had an open goal and he's just rushed that one, I think. But Manuel Neuer was right on it in the middle of the goal. Mbappe's got to place it into one of the corners, but he doesn't. He puts it right down the throat of Manuel Neuer. Piss poor finishing there. PSG have missed two sitters in this half. Two absolute sitters. Angel Di Maria and Kylian Mbappe missing two absolute sitters. And here's Bayern at the other end. Oh, ball played into the 6-yard box, but Keylor Navas smothers it before it can get through to Robert Lewandowski. Oh my days, and here's PSG on the counter again. Ball played over the top, but Manuel Neuer's there to sweep a keeper it up. Oh my days, and this is an exciting end to the first half here. Bayern again end to end, up the other end now. Here Bayern come. Penetrate and run through the middle. Played down the left now to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman goes past the defender, takes it, it's on penalty! It's a penalty! It's a penalty, ref! It's got to be a penalty, ref! Hold on! That has to be a penalty! Kingsley Coman was just brought down in the penalty box. He's done the defender. The referee doesn't know what to make of that, even though he was standing right behind it. Look at that, Kehrer. Oh, he's climbing all over him. It's a definite penalty. Definite penalty to Bayern Munich here, guys. Kehrer has got his arm, he's climbing, he's pulling the shirt, it looks like. He's all over the back of Kingsley Coman there, my folks. I think it's going to be a penalty. What the fuck? The referee's just said no penalty, play on. We're not checking VAR for that one. Are we not checking VAR for that one, guys? No? Have we not got VAR in this game or something? What the fudge? What the fudge? That was a penalty. That was a penalty, man. He was climbing all over him. He had his hand on his shirt and he was pulling him. He'd already beaten him. But at this point, the defender's behind Coman and he's climbing all over his back. Maybe he'd gone down a little bit easy. Maybe that's done him no favours in the eyes of the referee. But that, to me, was a penalty all day long. So they didn't even look at Debbie. They didn't even look at anything. Like, what's the point of where's the VAR, Debbie? Have we not got VAR in this Champions League final? This is the biggest football match in European football. Do we not have VAR in this match? Mental. Why not just check the VAR? That's what it's there for. I just don't get it. I don't get the officiating, guys. What's it about? Anyway, look at that. So we are where we are, it's... oh my God. It's 0-0 at half-time, everyone. What do you guys think? Do you think that was a penalty or do you think that was not a penalty? Let's have a vote. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think it was a penalty. Smash a 2 in the live chat if you think it was not a penalty. Let's have a vote. I think, personally, I do think it was a penalty. So I'm going to vote 1. Hunar comments, oil money got VAR in the pocket. He also thinks 1 as well. Tento Cisco thinks it was not a penalty. Dennis Johnson with a 1. Primot says blatant UEFA corruption. Bendor with a 1. Debbie Elder with a 1. Snipes Beats with a 2. Connor Watt with a 2. Yeah, Ryan Burbisman, exactly. Seen them given for less. Exactly. I mean, there's got to be some consistency with the officiating here. Not only the officiating, but the VAR checking. Like, why wasn't the VAR consulted for that? Why wouldn't you have another look at that? That was ridiculous, man. Mordash with a 1. Fox and Ram with a 1. I think 1 slightly winning here, guys. Adovitz with a 2. Manny 6 managed to flagging with a 69, dude. Gary Soames says, it's Gaza. You doing any more gaming FIFA videos with Mrs. Piggo? Potentially, mate. Yeah, I need to get on the old gaming videos, don't I? You're spot on there, Gary. Or Gaza. I said, I'm just going to call you Gaza from now on, mate. Aaron Homeyard, I hope you don't mind. Aaron Homeyard says, nice one, Ellie. I saw that as well. What did Ellie say? Ellie said, oh, I missed that now. Super. Well done, Ellie. Well done, Ellie. What's this super chat come in there? Hey, thank you so much, Alec Williams, for the super chat. He comments, I like Herrera because he gave his all for us, but at the same time demanded 300k a week, which was ridiculous. He's not Wayne Rooney. You're spot on, Alec Williams, you are. But you know what I have to say in response to that is, he did more for the club than Alexis Sanchez. He did more for the club than Pogba, and those guys were on that money. So if you're him and you're running the midfield for United and you're actually consistently performing to a reasonable standard, and those big name players around you are not, you're gonna probably feel like you want parity at least with the likes of Paul Pogba, even if you're not a big name like Paul Pogba. Not parity, but somewhere near that, right? So you can understand it. We were not prepared to pay that money, of course, but we shouldn't have paid Sanchez and Pogba and these guys that sort of money in the original first place, because it undermined our whole wage structure and it undermines the squad. And that is an issue. When you've got a dressing room where there's such disparity in wages between people playing the same roles in the team, or even lesser roles than other players. I know there's other aspects to it. Paul Pogba's got a big commercial draw and stuff like that. But even so, guys, like, you can understand that Herrera wanting that money. If I was under Herrera, I don't blame him at all. Like I've said, if I was being paid 150 grand a week and Pogba's sat over there getting 350 grand a week and Sanchez is sat over there getting 500k a week, and at the time they're doing nothing for the team, bloody hell, I'd probably want a wage increase as well, you know. But great comment there, Alec Williams. Thank you for your comment. Gary Soames says, is the missus good at FIFA? I mean, she's only played it a little bit, so no. But she could be good at it. There's no reason why with a little bit of practice she couldn't be any good at it. Hey, look who it is. It's Eddie O2. What a top lad. He says, Piggo, mate, evening, everyone. Greetings and salutations. Hey, great to see you there. What are you doing? The old Demolition Man greeting. How did we know that Demolition Man would predict so much? You know, where they just go to each other. They don't touch because of germs, and they just do that as a new handshake. Hey, Eddie, thank you for the thumbnail again, mate. Check the link in the description. Culture Soldier Gear. Massive shout out to Eddie O2 for your graphic design and stuff like that. If you need any work doing, face masks and stuff like that as well, check out Mr. O2's page. Nathy17 says, off subject, did you watch the Batman trailer? I haven't watched it yet, Nathy, but I've got to. I've got to do that, my friend. Ellie says, Pig's Gaming Channel, Maxi. Absolutely, there's a gaming channel called Flying Pig Gaming. Go over there, subscribe to that. I'll be doing a bunch of gaming stuff on it. And there's a link in the description to that as well. Confooty says, seen them given, but would have been a bit soft. Hey, yeah, like I said, it wasn't, you know, I don't think it really helped the fact that he went down like a sack of spuds. Yeah, I don't think that helped. But in my eyes, there was contact, he was being impeded, and he got past the defender, and the defender's still climbing on him with his arm and reaching for him and potentially putting his shirt there. And I thought that it was a penalty, but, you know, I still think the VAR should have been consulted. There's no good reason not to consult the VAR on that one. That's what annoys me. Like, at least have another look at a situation like that. The referee's there, he thinks he's seen it all, but he hasn't. It was not good. Hey, Ken Adams, how you doing, Ken Adams? Thank you for popping in here, lad, and getting involved. How are you doing, Ken Adams? He says, good evening. Good evening to you, Ken. Anthony Siva Kumar as well says, are you on Twitch? I am on Twitch, actually, Mr. Flying Pig HD, but I don't know. I mean, yes and no. There's like, I've probably got 2 followers on Twitch. I've not really done much on there, so no. but yes. Hey, it's Leeman Isa as well. How you doing, Leeman Isa? Shout out, lad. It's half-time, by the way, lads and lasses, in the game against, or the PSG game versus Bayern Munich here. 0-0 still. A little bit of contention before half-time. Potential penalty shout for Bayern. Ushered off from the referee there. Thulani Bukhani says, I'm with the missus and we're loving the pig. Thulani, thank you so much for that, mate. Really, really appreciate that, dude. So very nice of you. Shout out to you and the missus and all the Bukhanis. Aaron Homeyard put a link to the website there. Thank you so much. That's the website, guys. If you haven't seen that before, it's a Manchester United news source website and a football news site. FlyingPigUnited.com. You can check it out for daily articles about United. Keep up to date with what's going on. So there's the link there from Aaron Homeyard. Thank you for that, Aaron. Joshua Whitfield says, "Hi Pig, who do you think will win the match?" I'm still going for Bayern Munich, but I have to change my previous prediction of 4-1, which now seems preposterous. And PSG should be 2-0 up in this one, if you ask me. They had a really great chance with Mbappe, a really unbelievable chance with Di Maria, and they spurned both of them. They've missed a couple of sitters tonight. But I think Bayern probably will go and win it. I'm going for 2-0 now. My prediction's changed. It has to change. I'm going for 2-0. Oh, hey, thank you so much for that, my friend. Look at this, the Primot getting in here with a PayPal donation as well. Mr. Primot, thank you for that. He says, custard creams, canned plums, pickled clams, just helping to keep the pantry stocked, Pig. You absolute bloody legendino. Cheers for the vids, what a community. Come on, United, from the Primot. Mr. Primot, lad, thank you so much for that, my friend. Custard creams, definitely. Canned plums, not going to happen. Pickled clams? You what, mate? But I appreciate the sentiment. Hey, that's so nice of you there, my friend. Thank you so much for showing your support there, dude. Blows me away, you know. Nobody. This is all free, obviously. You don't have to send anything, but just the fact people do fills me with glee. So thank you very much for that there, my friend. Hey, what's going on? Faye Rizzle comments, "Hello, Ibrahima Pig. How you doing, mate?" Ibrahima Pig, I like it. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm doing good, Faye. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for stopping by and getting in here. Anybody who's in here now at halftime who's just getting in here and who has not chucked a thumbs up on the video yet, please do twat that thumbs up button. Give it a 2-foot tackle like Roy Keane versus Alf-Inge Haaland. Just stick the bloody nut on it if you want. But either way, hit that like button. Give it a share on social media if you can. That would help out. Thank you very much. I know, Alex. Yeah, Griffo Chaz writes insanely good articles for your website, Pig. I fully agree with you, mate. He is spot on. He's spot on. That kid, like I've said it before, he's 19 years of age. He's the Mason Greenwood of football journalism, that kid, you know. He's got a bright future ahead of him. Daniel Taylor Gray, how you doing? He says, DTG in the house. Hi, Pig. I'm watching this game. I see all the quality players. They both have United, need big players like Sancho in that team. We need to compete with the big boys. There you go. I mean, look at PSG's squad. They have got a whole bunch of world-class players in there. You're talking about the most expensive player ever to grace the game in their team, in Neymar. Mbappe, one of the best players in the world already at 21. You know, the whole rest of the team's great as well. And then PSG, Bayern Munich, just look at the talents they've got in their team as well. World-class players throughout, really. It's a shame that United don't have the number of world-class players that these top teams do. I agree with you, though, Daniel Taylor. Gray, like if we don't invest in this window, don't try and close that gap, don't try and sign top quality players like Sancho, then we're going to be left even further behind these teams. Yes, we've got some of the best young players in world football, if you ask me. People like Rashford, people like Greenwood, great young players. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I think they're some of the best young players in world football, but we can't just be relying on them. We need to get a little bit more quality and class in to help those guys out because, yeah, they're going to develop and get better. But if we want to speed up that process, we have to close the gap in quality with these bigger teams. Shout out, my friend. Nice one, yo, Adam Asquith. Primot sizzling that bacon. Hey, it's great to have you all in here at halftime. Thank you so much. Manny Stufaki, Eddie, apparently lass is a swear word for super chats. What's that? Don't know what's going on, mate. Anyway, hey, bunch of legends getting in here. So let's just see who else is in here that I haven't shouted out. Yeah, I think I shouted everybody out. But if I haven't done, then get involved in the live comments because I want to hear from you and give you a shout out. Let's have a look at the halftime stats then. So going in at halftime, everyone. So 45 minutes gone into the game. And you can see that we've had 62% possession from Bayern Munich. We always thought that was going to be the case. We thought they'd probably have PSG hand in a little bit and PSG would be looking to hit them on the counter and hurt them, which is what they've done, to be fair. It sort of played out how I thought it was going to play out. Bayern Munich have had 5 shots, 1 on target. PSG have had 6 shots, 2 on target. Man, I'm telling you what as well. PSG's chances with Di Maria and in particular Mbappe I expected them to bury them, so they got away with that one, Bayern Munich. They've been undone a couple of times in this one. Let's not forget PSG finished their group in this as well, top of it without losing a game, I think. Real Madrid were in their group as well. They've had a good tournament this season, you know. They've actually played some good stuff in the Champions League. We've always criticised them and said they can't go on and win it. Maybe this is their year, we'll see. But those are the match stats at half-time, everyone. What do you think is going to progress and happen in the second half? Alex is making a pizza pig, thin crust pepperoni bacon with a dash of garlic and olive oil. That sounds absolutely bloody beaut, man. You're making me really hungry. Eddie Otis says, Pigo, mate, are you rating Neymar so far? Yes, but I haven't, actually, now you mention it, Eddie, like, of course I've been doing this, but anytime I've looked up on the ball, it's been Mbappe, it's been Di Maria. I haven't really seen too much from Neymar, but I know he's playing. So I don't think he's had the best game, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, that's right, Tristan Newcock says, is Neymar even playing? I know, we just haven't really seen much from him, have we? Steve FC says, PSG had better against Bayern in 2017 group stage. Oh, fair play to you. Rach says, just made my custard creams and brew. You can't go wrong with a couple of custard creams and a cup of tea, can you, Rach? You just can't go wrong. Thank you for that, Ellie. That's much appreciated of you, legend. Yeah, nice one. So it's pretty open, this game. We'll see what happens. Like, that could have been a penalty. There's a couple of bones of contention in this game already. Could have easily been a penalty there. VAR wasn't even concerned. It's a joke, really, isn't it? Do you guys think that's a joke? Put a shit emoji in the live chat if you think that was a joke, because at least consult the VAR. Fair enough if the officiating team look at it and decide, it's a bit soft, we're not going to award it, we can't award it for that. But at least look at it. I know the referee was well placed, but he was behind. He was sort of behind the defender there, if you ask me. Eddie thinks it's going to be a pen. Ellie's put the poo-poo emoji in there, so she thinks it should have been a pen as well. At least the VAR consulted, actually. VAR should have been consulted. Debbie Oda says, looking back at it, it wasn't a pen pig. Fair play, that's all I'm really wanting is for them to look back at it, though. They didn't even look back at it, did they? But I thought it probably was a penalty. Just about. You've seen them given for less. Dante says, you're all wrong. Bourbon's a king. Bourbons are the daddy. Bourbons are a daddy, if we're being honest now. No, they're not. They're fantastic. I think you get most bang for your buck from a bourbon, Dan. I'm not going to lie. You get your most bang from a buck. You get your chocolate fix. You get your double sandwich fix. Or your double biscuit, whatever. It's got the rigidity. It's got more rigidity for dunking. It's fantastic, isn't it? Can't go wrong with a bourbon, but is it the daddy of all biscuits? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But it's right up there, though. I love a bourbon. Don't get me wrong. Each to their own, though. What do I like best at dipping? I think my best tea dipping biscuits. I tell you what I do love. My favourites are probably just chocolate digestives with the caramel through the middle. Now, I know that's a little bit filth to some people, but they're the best for dipping as well, for dunking in a cup of tea, because they've got that core of caramel which just holds everything together. Even if you saturate that bicky with a load of tea, it's still just like a floppy caramel biscuity goodness thing going on there, you know? And you can, it's really good. Hey, Manny Slouflaki getting in here with some unreal support tonight, lad, with a super chat. Thank you, Manny. He comments, it's crazy how the OG Man United fan channel of Mr. Flying Pig is only at 25 close subs. Chuck a like on the video, share with the lads, sub, boom, 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 chickadee chanka. When are we going for beers, mate? Hey, thank you so much for that, Manny Slouflaki. Well, it's probably going to be when I come to Canada, mate, if we're going to be, whenever that happens. Otherwise, it's a little bit tricky, Manny. But yeah, you never know, my friend. I mean, like I say, one day I'd love to have some sort of a big meet-up with everybody when we get to 50k subs, if whenever that may be. We'll probably have a big meet-up party or whatever. I think that's what I plan to do. So I don't know if you can make it to that. Maybe then. Hey, but yeah, thank you, Manny. Really appreciate that, dude. I mean, yeah, I have been doing this for a long time. I was one of the original sort of fan channels on YouTube, technically. So yeah, maybe I failed over the years, is what you're telling me. But hey, but no, to be fair, there's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of clickbait garbage as well. There is, and it's difficult. It's flooded. My fortunes seem to have a big change when Manchester United started their YouTube channel, because then I'm not in any searches for Manchester United ever, because there's so much content being pumped out by them and all the fan channels and everything. But that's fine. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. But yeah, we're nearly at 25,000 subs, guys. It's pretty sick. I mean, that is no small amount of people. You know, that's a lot of people. So shout out to everybody that is subscribed. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Right, sorry, the second half's underway, everybody. I'm going to get the timer up in the corner so you guys can keep up to date with me and sync up with me. There we are. The time should be up in the corner now. Second half's underway. Boom, chickadee chanka. Let's do this. Thank you for that, Manny. Hey, Alex says, I will come to the UK if you do a meetup. There you go, then. So we've got a little bit of commitment from people up and down the world that may want to do that. I wonder if Gungshi's in here. I wonder if you would be interested in making the trip over, mate. It's a bit much, though, isn't it? Hey, we're just going to have a YouTube meetup. Fancy coming over from Asia? Who does that? Who asks such a thing? Connor Watts says, Pig, you should react to the Iceland video. Mate, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should go back and react to some of my old videos, seeing as there's a lot of time that's gone by, you know. I'm watching some of my videos recently, actually, from 6 or 7 years ago, and they're cringe fest. Thank you for that, Alex, lad. Hey, Viking Red's in here. What a top lad as well. Viking Red, great to see you. Hope you and Junior are doing all good. Thanks for stopping by. Josh Smith says, the only United fan channel I watch. Big up, Piggy. Man, that means a lot to me. Thank you very, very much for that, dude. That's very, very kind. Hey, it's First Class Gamer in the house. Hey there, First Class Gamer, man. Mr. Sinnerman. Mr. Sinner. He says, hi, guys. Daddy's back home. Piggo, take the missus for a Burger King. Mate, I tell you, I still haven't had I think I have had one Burger King, actually, but I didn't have chili cheese bites. Did I get a Burger King? I can't remember if I've had a Burger King pre or post lockdown now. But that's awesome, though. Thank you very much for that, Mark, man. And it's good to see Daddy back. Well, that sounded wrong that I said that. No, don't call yourself Daddy, please. Hey, great to see you, though, Mark. Thanks for that, mate. And Ruddy Can't Game says, I'll come to the UK with a super chat as well. Mate, we have got some commitment from the International Bacon Brigadiers going on here, haven't we? There's some serious commitment from the International Bacon Brigadiers. Hey, Channel Adventure, no spamming, my friend, no spamming. Give him a warning first, Ruddy. God. There was you saying rookie mods, and then you going to doing it straight away yourself, man. Give everyone a warning first, yeah? Anyway, Viking Red says, I think Bayern going to sneak one. Can't lose. It's not City winning it. Yeah, that's it, exactly. You can't really lose, but it would be nicer, I think, for us as fans if Bayern won, just because I don't want to see Mbappe, Di Maria, these guys, Neymar, lifting the trophy, and they've spent so much money. They are the French City, like you said, Manchester City. They're the French City. You know, it's not like City winning it, but they're the French City, if you ask me. They've just made a mockery of financial fair play. They're the French City, so I don't want to see them win it. I'd rather an institution like Bayern Munich win it, to be honest. Rachel Knight says, I prefer McDonald's to Burger King. Yeah, you know, some of it, I prefer different things. I think the daddy of all burgers, you know, is the double cheeseburger from McDonald's. I'm not going to lie, I don't really like any of their other stuff. Big Mac, you can toss it down the crapper if you ask me. I'd rather a Whopper from BK, actually. But their double cheeseburger, though, from McDonald's, something about it, guys. I also think McDonald's chicken selects are absolutely awesome. In some cases, I think they're better than the KFC chicken. Especially when you dip it in that sour cream and chive sauce. Ooh! Get 2 tubs of that of each time. Screw any other flavour sauce. You know what I mean? And then, of course, their desserts are better. Things like the McFlurries, you know, the apple pies. These are all better than Burger King. But Burger King does do the old flame grinning, and it does taste good. And also, they've got chili cheese bites, which gets them an instant, like, you know, instant kudos. Because those chili cheese bites are insanely good. Yes, Connor Watt says chili cheese bites are glorious from Burger King. You're spot on, mate. That's the only reason I go to Burger King is to get chili cheese bites. Primot says fillet of fish, extra tartar. I'm going to be honest with you now, Primot. I don't think in my entire life I've ever eaten a fillet of fish from McDonald's, mate. Why would you go to McDonald's and get a fish sandwich? Seriously. Manny thinks Slouflaki, Nando's, BK, and McDonald's. Do you own a restaurant now, Manny? First Class Gamers has got a cheeky £50 on Bayern, mate. That is running the risk, eh? And please tell me, What odds did you get on that? Because I can't imagine it would have been great. But I hope they win even more so now, mate. Flick by Neymar. There's a shoulder there by Serge Gnabry. They're just having a look at this incident here. Neymar's such a little diving melter, isn't he? What has happened to footballers over the years, by the way, guys? I'm sorry. You used to have proper men playing football. You did. And now, I don't know who we've got playing football, to be honest. It's a melt fest out there these days, with everyone falling over each other. Ridiculous. Yeah, Happy Meal's good, to be fair, Viking Red. You can't go wrong with a little Happy Meal. You even get a toy as well. Tento Cisco says chicken selects were dope. Why are you speaking about them in the past tense, Tento Cisco? Do they no longer do chicken selects where you are, my friend? Oh, hang on, there's a little bit of pushing and shoving going on now. Neymar's down on the ground clutching his ankle. Check it out, wait a sec, there's a bit of toing and throwing going on here. The referee's got to get this situation under control. Kimpembe's going in there, Naby's going in there, we're all having a little bit of handbags here. And what just happened? Neymar just got absolutely sived down, did he? I missed that, damn it. I haven't had that either, Joe Brehany. Five Guys, got to try that as well. Gungshi says, I fancy some gyros. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a gyro, actually. Manny Stufaki says, my dad had a restaurant. 90% of Greeks grow up in a family restaurants in Rome. Mate, you're so right. My mum and my mum and my grandma and her husband had a cafe as well, cafe restaurant, and she grew up, as a teenager working in that cafe and stuff like that. So yeah, you're right, Manny Stufaki. That does seem to happen. So yeah, you're spot on there, my friend. Primot says, yes, Gungshi, been ages. I'd better get one soon. What's that? Gungshi says, that's Neymar's default position. That's it. He starts on the ground, doesn't he? Adovitz comments, I wonder how MMA fighters must think when watching these wimpy footballers writhing around in pain after a slight touch. Yeah, I mean, they must. It's a calamity, isn't it? I mean, they must think, what the hell? Actually, there's still a few players that don't mess around and do silly stuff like this. Players like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, you never see him. Maybe he might try and simulate to win a foul. He's a bit naughty like that, but it's not like he's going down writhing around in agony. He's got too much ego for that, and rightfully so. I hate to see it. So there are still players out there that are men, if you ask me, but it's less and few and far between these days. Daniel Taylor Gray says, Wimpy Pig, can't beat it. Mate, I haven't had a proper Wimpy for years. So me and the missus had a Wimpy in Swanage like a few years ago, but I don't think it was a good Wimpy, if I'm going to be honest. Because they still got a Wimpy over in Swanage, Dorset, and it's sort of near where I live. And, yeah, there's still a Wimpy. And by the way, it was disgusting. Not disgusting food, but like I went into the toilet there. It's like they had a 1980s toilet, just one toilet room, like a cloakroom, and it hadn't been cleaned since 1980. That's what it looked like. It was absolutely disgusting, folks. So I know that's just one chain of Wimpy, but look, Wimpy back in the day used to be the daddy. But yeah, I had it recently and I did not enjoy it. I'm going to be honest with you. Alex says, we beat PSG with a midfield three of Fred, Andreas and McTominay. Ollie in. Great shout there, Alex. That's true. That's very true. That was a pretty important game, that one as well. What a comeback we had in that one. And yeah, that is not a great midfield to be going and playing PSG and beating them with, is it? So the fact we did it, amazing. Gunga says, Manny Stufaki, when I was a teenager in Germany, I used to frequent a Greek-owned pub, and the gyros there were delicious, topped off with a shot of ouzo. Ooh, I'm getting hungry for a gyro now, mate. I am. It's been years since I've had a gyro, believe it or not. We don't actually eat a lot of Greek food, in my household, to be honest. What's your favourite Greek dishes, though, guys? You know what mine is? Manny, maybe you can tell me, maybe you can spell this out for me or tell me what it's called, right? My grandma, she used to call it dalmardis, but I think maybe it's got a slightly different name. But basically what it is it's like vine leaves, or she used to use cabbage leaves, actually. Rice and mince and tomato puree and loads of oil, all wrapped up in these cabbage leaves. Oh, they were so good. Also, she used to make some insanely great, really massive, juicy, fatty meatballs, Greek meatballs. Yeah, dalmardis. There you go. So it is called dalmardis, Manny Stufaki, or dalmardis. That's brilliant. Yeah, she used to make them, and they were so nice. And also the meatballs she used to make were insane. So yeah, Dalmardis, they were beautiful. If anybody's never had them, like if they're done properly by like a Greek person or a proper Greek restaurant, I'm guessing they're beautiful because hers were just amazing. Unfortunately, we haven't had them for years because she passed away like over 10 years ago. But man, what I wouldn't do for one of my granny's Dalmardises right now, I tell you. Oh. Sunil Mankad comments, isn't gyro pronounced hero? Is it? I did not know that. Oh, that sounds good as well, Joe Brehemany. Go Wompki pig with the cabbage. It's a Polish dish. My wife loves it. That sounds very similar. It sounds good. Oh, yeah, Gung, she says, I love the cinnamon cake pie baklava. Can't remember it. Yeah, those little baklava, you know. Oh, that stuff's good. You're so right there, Gung. I love baklava. Or baklava, I think it's pronounced, but whatever. I could be wrong with that as well. Rach United says, Uzo and Reiki is lethal. My other half threw Reiki up. That doesn't sound good, Rach. But yeah, Uzo is pretty strong. It's pretty lethal. I'm not really a big lover, I'm going to be honest. But, you know, I do like a Kio, Greek beer called Kio. That is a lovely little tipple. Alex says, I'd crush a chicken gyro. Oh, me too. Fox and Ram says, Saul, what a monster. Nicholas Saul, eh? Daniel Taylor Gray says, I will hate it if if Di Maria gets the winner. Full on. That would be disgusting if that happens. I'm not having it. Hey, it's Hot Shot. How you doing there, Alex Norman? What a lad. He says, Wan Musaka. I see what you did there. That's what I said in my video the other day with Harry Maguire caused the fight. Someone said, is there an air on you, Misaka? And he's gone, what did you say about my mate Aaron Wan-Bissaka? And then they've had a scrap. It's not that funny, but Alex says, baklava is amazing. Yeah, it's very good. Chicken gyro sounds so good right now. Oh, stop it, guys. You're making me foam at the mouth. You're making me foam literally at the gash. Sorry, the mouth. Ellie, thank you so much, Ellie, for the PayPal here as well. I've just seen you've sent over a PayPal. What a top lass. No comment to go with it, I don't think, but thank you so much, Ellie. What a top legend, what a legendess of the channel. She's recently been made moderator, justified, because she's always in here and she's very supportive of this show and everybody likes her and holds her with great esteem in the community. So shout out to you, Ellie, for becoming a mod. Same with Aaron Homeyard. Thank you to everybody, that helps with this channel in the ways that you do. So really appreciate that. And thank you so much for that, Ellie. What a legend. Get in here if I've not heard from you. Hey, it's Matt Braga. Matt Braga, lad. How long have you been subscribed to this channel, mate? 6 years? That is a name for the ages, mate. Matt Braga, lad. He says, you guys ever have pig's feet? Every time I go in the kitchen, in the goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the food, eating up all the chili, eating up all the hog's mugs, all the collard greens, all the pig's feet. I want some of those chilies. I love pig's feet. Hey, man, I've never had pig's feet, actually. I think we just call them trotters over here. We call them trotters. But I've never had pig's feet in my entire life, and I'm going to be honest, I probably never will. But never say never. Here's Bayern Munich down the right-hand side, though. Great chance played into the box. Dangerous stuff. PSG trying to hold their shape here, but they're struggling. Ball better. It's 1-0. It's an absolutely brilliant header by Kingsley Coman. What a ball into the back stick. What a header by Kingsley Coman. Picked out perfectly. Peter Piper picked the perfect pepper and banged it in PSG's freaking goal right there. What a ball in that was, and what a finished header that was. It's a brilliant goal there by Bayern Munich. The 1-0 lead is secured with that. Kingsley Coman puts it away on the left-hand side of the 6-yard box just there. The ball is whipped in. It's a sexy, sexy ball. Sexy, sexy ball, you have to say. And the header is equally as sexy, and that has made it 1-0 to Bayern Munich. And it's been coming a little bit, actually. But look at that ball in. Is it Kimmich with the ball in? A delightful ball in. It's really not well defended at all there by Kehrer. And Coman doesn't have a Kehrer in the world because he slots that one in the bottom right-hand corner past Keylor Navas and says, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fair play to you, Kingsley Coman. What a goal. What a nice goal there from Bayern Munich. And they are up 1-0 in this game. Kimmich is world-class as Debbie Elder. I agree with you. He does seem a quality player. Fox and Ram says Kimmich beast. That was an unbelievable ball by Kimmich there. Sexy ball by Kimmich. Alec Williams, yes, mate. You're spot on. I didn't even think about that. He says Kingsley Coman against his old team, LOL. Yeah, you're right about it, mate. He has, hasn't he? Cracking, because of course he is French, Kingsley Coman, and played for PSG. Shashank Makija says, have you seen... Hey, do you know what, Shashank? There's actually somebody called that who always comments in here, so you're not going to get me with that one, mate. You're not going to get me with that one. Wan Ki Kin, oh dear, says Bayern Munich and PSG tonight. Is it? Is it? Hey, it's 1-0 at the moment to Bayern. That was a great goal. Look at this shot from distance as well. But this time, Keylor Navas manages to get his gloves on it. Tristan Newkirk says that was a brilliant goal. That was a fantastic goal, that one. Excellent. Really good cross in, really good header. Tento Cisco says this PSG defence is melting all over the place. They were struggling to get back and organised and in shape there, and you could see the ball came in and they were out of shape a little bit there, and they got taken. Hey, Eddie O2 says, I'm afraid to say, guys, the quality in this final shows how far off United are off dynamic football. Yeah, I think you are right. We've seen a better standard of football in terms of creation and style, and even keeping teams out from scoring against us, certainly in 2020. But if you actually look at some of the qualities and some of the world-class players that these teams have out here, we are behind them. Look, come on, nobody can pretend. You know, I hate to say it, United should be, as far as I'm concerned, right at the very top seat of European football with every other big team, Bayern Munich, the Madrids, you know, the Juventus. We should be. But unfortunately, we don't have the investment like those teams do because of our owners. And we are at a disadvantage. Oh, it's another ball to the back post. It's going to be another chance for Kingsley Coman. Oh, my days. And it was almost an exact carbon copy of the move we saw a moment ago where the ball was whipped in from the right-hand side and it's over everybody and then it's into the path of Kingsley Coman. And this time his shot is saved and it's cleared away. But oh my days, man, they've almost ripped him open with exactly the same move 2 minutes later. PSG, do you never learn? Alex says Coman wouldn't be a bad alternative to Sancho. Yeah, he's got pace for days. I've always rated Kingsley Coman ever since I started playing with him on FIFA last year. Oh, man. Eddie Ochi says, yeah, mate, Bayern's play is quick and crossing is top-notch and forward positioning is so good. Yeah, Bayern are something else, actually. I mean, you have to say, you can't deny them the best team in the Champions League because they are pretty much the best team in Europe, so you can't really deny them that. It makes sense that they go on to win it. And it's not just all about the players, but their players are incredible. If you actually look at some of their players that they signed, though, they've done it for a little amount of money. People like Serge Gnabry, he cost $5 million from Arsenal, I think. I think Arsenal actually let Bayern have Gnabry for $5 million, guys, to allow Iwobi to get more game time. So they've had a nightmare over the years. Arsenal were shockers, but still, like Bayern, yeah, they've spent a bit of money, you know, and they always seem to have to pick up players from within the German league, a la Lewandowski. But even so, like, they spend well, don't they? When they spend well. United, on the other hand, hit and miss, and we don't spend enough. Shocking. Ruddy Can't Games says Don Piglioni scouts players on FIFA. Man, it's interesting how many of these players we actually have had in our side on FIFA. Some of these big players in world football that's starting to, some of the younger players that are progressing now. Guys like Alphonso Davies, you know, coming on and doing some real good stuff. Connor Watts says, Pig, do you think United will sign anybody? I think we'll get one player this window. Don't know who that might be. Sancho. Douglas Costa. Somebody not as good as Sancho, probably. Like Douglas Costa. And Douglas Costa's decent, but I think he's like 30 and he's a bit injury prone, and it's just, that doesn't inspire me, that one. Verratti's coming off the pitch then. Sorry, coming on the pitch. There's a substitution being made here, and it is Paredes who comes off for Paris, and it's Verratti. Marco Verratti comes on the pitch. Manny Slovaki says, Arsenal are melts. You said it there, Manny. 100% melts. Letting players like Gnabry go for 5 mil to keep Iwobi. Manny Sloufaki says, Man United need to clean their management above Ollie. Shocking management by Ed Squidward Woodward. Ed Woodward Squidworm. 100% appreciate you, that, mate. And I agree, we do need to do that. But unfortunately, the Glazers, they're parasites, my friend, and they own this club. This is theirs. So it's a shocker. They're not like a sugar daddy like Roman or Sheikh Mansour or any of these guys that are really looking for the best interest in the football club out there on the pitch. No, it's a business for them. It's a disgrace how they even own this club. An institution like Manchester United owned by the Glazers. Just wrong. Bought with debt money. Oh, Don't even get me started. Sorry, I can't go down that. It just pisses me. It makes me angry. I can't even talk about the Glazers and their run of this football club without getting pissed off. Hot Shot comments, always rated Ivan Perisic as well. Bayern have a seriously strong squad. Man, here they are again coming forward. Another chance for Bayern. Shot on goal from distance, but it's blazed over the top of the crossbar there by Alaba. Yeah, Eddie says, Ruddy, mate, why did your team let Gnabry go for piggy bank money? Shocking. I don't get that either. Just really poor, I guess, a really poor assessment of talent there by Arsenal's setup there, possibly. Fox and Ram says, Coman just wiping the floor with Kehrer. Absolutely, absolutely. Manny Slufaki says, you have to pull all the funds of all your subscribers so we can all jointly own equal shares of the club. Mate, if we could all raise 4 billion, maybe we could get it off the Glazers, you know. That's what I'd like to see happen, a supporters club or a trust set up in order to try and own the football club that way. But yeah, it's really difficult. They've got no reason to sell right now unless you come in with a big, big money offer. And the club's still going to be... Oh, hang on, no! Chance for PSG, but Manuel Neuer clutches it into his chest and Mbappe tries to flick one in there. It's Di Maria with the set-piece free kick in. Really good ball. Mbappe tries to... Oh, he doesn't even flick it. That was interesting by Mbappe. He tried to dummy that into the goal. So the ball's curled in. And that's actually quite clever from Mbappe, but Neuer's too quick to add his eye on the ball there. But Mbappe's just stepped over it and tried to deceive Manuel Neuer there. Clever bit of play, but ultimately not clever enough because Manuel Neuer's read it perfectly. But imagine if that had gone in, that would have been a pretty clever bit of play by Mbappe to allow Di Maria's ball to make it all the way through by dummying out the way. Alec Williams, thank you, Alec. He says, Ed would not do transfers should be his name. Ed would not. I like it, mate. That's good. I actually tweeted the other day, and this is so true, I said it's quite appropriate that it's called a transfer window when Manchester United's concerned, because it's dirty, needs a clean. Oh, I didn't say that actually, but that's true. It's got a crack in it. It's jammed shut. And you can bloody see through it. Do you know what I mean? And it's double glazed. Do you know what I mean? It's very appropriate. It's called a bloody transfer window. Viking Red comments, Neuer's a beast. Yeah, very well read there by Manuel Neuer in the Bayern Munich goal. Cosmic with a comments, can United challenge for the title next season? Only with investment, and only if that investment happens right now, like in the next week, because the Premier League is going to get back underway on the 12th of September. We're playing our first game on the 19th, but it's back underway on the 12th. Like, if we want to challenge, we want to close that gap with the teams above us, we have to improve the squad, and we haven't done yet. So I don't know. To answer your question, no, I don't see us challenging for the title next season unless we sign really good players between now and then. Exciting players like Sancho, players like Ndidi or Grealish or Neves in the midfield, a top quality centre-back, Deo Upamecano maybe. Some players like this did actually try and make a bit of intent and a statement and try and improve the side, because otherwise we're going to be left behind again. Oh, Bayern with another chance, but Keylor Navas does well to read that and comes out and smothers the opportunity. Gungshi says double glazed by two Glazers. There you go. It's so true, isn't it? It is literally like a transfer window for the Glazers. It makes a lot of sense. Viking Red says Pigwood stands for Woody Woodpecker. Manny Stuflaki says Man United need to win the Prem first, get good cash flow in before they win the Champions League. Yeah. I mean, we can't expect to win the Champions League. We'll probably be more likely to win the Champions League than we are the Premier League, as stupid as that sounds. Just like Liverpool didn't win the Premier League for 30 years, but they did win the Champions League a couple of times during that time. Because it's just more easy to win a cup tournament knockout football than it is 38 games over the course of a whole season. Because that's the real indication of where your team's at. You know, if United were to go on and win the league, we'd have to perform for the majority of the games and get the results in the majority of the games. That's where you really find out how good a football team is, not just in knockout cup football. I mean, there's been some surprises over the years in the Champions League, but I suppose Leicester was a big surprise in the... Oh, it's a chance for PSG! Oh my God, they've bottled another one! Manuel Neuer makes another save, but look at that, the chance for PSG comes in from the white. Di Maria gets the cross in. Good play by Di Maria. And look at that, it's shocking play. And is it Verratti getting on the end of it? But it's unbelievable. It's a really great save with the leg of Manuel Neuer. He makes himself so big, judges it perfectly. He's one of the players of the match tonight, really, Manuel Neuer. Okay, you can say some of his saves are not exactly, a lot of them have been at him. But he has done absolutely everything asked of him. He stopped the ball getting in the back of their net for sure tonight, multiple times. The man Noyes had a really good game tonight. Debbie Elder says, why did we spend 80 million on Maguire? Well, I think it was we wanted our man. He seemed great after the World Cup. He seemed great after the season he had at Leicester. Oh, Mbappe with the cross into the back post. Oh, my days. And it's gone through everybody. PSG trying to turn it on now and trying to create, and they are doing. But again, another opportunity goes missing there. But yeah, I think it was a case of them wanting to... sorry, what was the question again? Debbie Elder, sorry. She says, why did we spend it? Oh, yeah. So they didn't have any reason to sell him. He was a good young player, youngish, that's going to get better. So they did have no reason to sell him. We had to pay the money to break the bank. Corner in from PSG. It's gone through everybody. Oh, my days. Back to the edge of the area now. Referee blows for an infringement there and a foul on Nicholas Saul, and he calls a free kick for Bayern Munich. So, yeah. Sorry, Debbie, I've forgotten your question again. 80 million on Maguire, that's it. We had to spend the money in order to convince Leicester to want to sell him. There's no reason for them to sell him right now. Everybody's got money in the top flight. There's no reason for them to sell Ndidi either. Leicester's a big club these days. You know, not the biggest of clubs, but they're a big club these days, so they can compete. It's like Wolves. Wolves, after the season they've had, and if they're trying to really do anything, they want to keep hold of all of their players. They shouldn't be open to selling the likes of Neves or Traore or Jimenez or any of those guys. They shouldn't be open to selling of any of them. The only way that they're going to sell players is if the players want to leave and they make it known they want to leave, or if a massive amount of money is offered on the table for them, i.e. the Harry Maguire amount of money. You know, that's what you have to pay to get these players these days, because Leicester know that if they let Wilfred Ndidi go for 80 million, that's actually probably going to leave them in a situation where they're going to struggle to get somebody as good. Now, last time they did that, they got rid of Kante, or didn't get rid of, but they sold Kante, they lost Kante, and they replaced him with Ndidi, so they did pretty well there. Their recruitment's been very good, and you have to say Leicester City are a good team. I don't know why we're talking about Leicester so much, but it's because, like, Maguire, you know, that's it, Maguire. How many times have I forgotten what we were talking about, Debbie? Let's just move on. Here's Mbappe down the left for them. He cuts back, cuts in, does the defender. What a bit of play by Mbappe there. Oh, and ultimately too much asked of himself there, because he's slipped up, and Bayern Munich take the ball off of him here. Do us a favour, lads and lasses, if you have not done so already, please do smash a like on this video. That would help this channel out loads. If you could smash a like on it, please do. And if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate everyone who's in here watching tonight. We're almost at 100 likes, guys. We're almost at 100 likes. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, then please do smash that thumbs up button, because that will help out this channel loads. Smash the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, get involved in the live chat. I want to hear from you for the last part of this game. PSG, oh, shot from distance there, trying to turn on the style. Neymar with a curling effort to the top right-hand corner, but it goes by absolutely everybody. Shout out, thank you, Alex. He says, like the video, massive shout out, really appreciate that, dude. Yeah. Yeah, good banter with you lads and lasses tonight. Good chat. Love doing these. Absolutely love it. So thanks for everybody that watches and gets involved in it. It's a brilliant little community we got on the go. Fire Can Rap. How's it going, Fire Can Rap? Let's read your comment out. Sorry, buddy, I just missed it. There it is. He says, Pig, what are your thoughts on Chelsea spending 50 million on Chilwell? Man, that's what I mean. Roman Abramovich, City, they were early with their business. They're going to do that because they want to see the team improve out there on the pitch. United, on the other hand, they want to improve the bank balance. They want to improve the money being paid to the shareholder. That's what they want to improve. That's what the owners of our football club want to freaking improve, man. And it's a shock. It's a disgrace. It's unbelievable, really, that these guys are allowed to operate in this fashion at a great club like United, probably the best supported club in the freaking world. But we don't have the best owners by a long shot. We've got these parasitic twats at the top who only give a shit about the bottom line and paying off and servicing this freaking debt that they bought the freaking football club with, and they're not increasing the quality of the team at all in this window. Whereas Chelsea, signing players like Chilwell, signing players like freaking Timo Werner, who we should have freaking signed, players like Kai Havertz linked with them, Ziyech, you know what I mean? Like, they're trying to do business out there, Chelsea. Fair play to him. I wish our freaking owners were trying to do business like them, but we're not, because we're unprepared to spend the money, because they don't really give a shit about improving the football team properly out there on the pitch. They just care about the bottom line, and it's a disgrace. Sorry, right. I don't want to talk about the Glazers. They piss me off every time. Kayam, how you doing? He says, Pig, that should have been a penalty on Mbappe. Oh, did I miss it? Was I ranted? Did I miss it? Here's Bayern with a chance. Keylor Navas comes out and clutches it to his chest. Hey, Eddie, thank you so much. Have a great evening, Eddie O2. Top lad. Mrs. P, defo get on screen again. That sounded funny. Mrs. P back in there, is she? Thought she was going to bed. Where? Oh, yeah, there she is. Hang on. Mrs. P says, I was talking about Herman Munster on one of the last ones, Eddie. You are a randomer, love. Rach United says, even Arsenal spending. Viking Red says, Pig, do you know Roman Abramovich was a Man United season ticket holder in the 90s? Wanted United, but end up buying Chelsea. Are you serious? That's a disgrace, man. Because in all honesty, like, say what you want about Roman Abramovich, the reason Chelsea are successful is because of him. He's just pumped a lot of money into the football club, you know, way before financial fair play was even a thing. Think about the Mourinho era, where you're buying your Drogbas and all these guys. Even before that, actually, before Mourinho. But think about all the investment that they made. He's the only reason they did win the Champions League and the league multiple times is because of him. So fair play to him and fair play to throwing the money at the club. But that depresses me because I think, God, what a force United could have been, to be fair, if we did have an owner like that. And it's a shame that football has come to these days where, you know, you've got foreign ownership of English football clubs. But that is what's happening. But if we are going to have foreign ownership from English football clubs, then I would like it to be somebody who is looking at the best interests of the team on the pitch out there at heart. Not someone who's just trying to operate a football club for the sake of making money or servicing that debt and dividends for the shareholders. I don't give a shit about that. I want the team to be improved out there. So that's what you have to give credit to Roman Abramovich for. He's always tried to improve Chelsea. And you can see in this transfer window, whereas United, we haven't improved jack shit this transfer window, my friends. What have we improved? Our stadium still, you know, needed an upgrade, really. Like, it's, you know, it was state of the art in 1990, but it's not 1990 anymore, folks. You know, it's 2020. There's just not the same investment in this football club that there should be because they're servicing that debt, because we do have owners that are looking to make money from this football club. So it's not. Hotshot says, wrong, Pig. We have a 15-year-old Norwegian wonder kid. Oh. Tento Cisco comments, Davies is a proper talent. Absolutely. Alphonso Davies has been wicked again tonight, and he's been fantastic. He's that goal he set up in the semi-final. It's unbelievable. He's got some talent, that kid. I think is he 19? DTG comments, it started when Neymar went to PSG, Pig. Everybody is overvalued. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. They did just absolutely wreck the transfer budget or the transfer record for that, didn't they? Because before that, who was the transfer record? Was it Coutinho? Or was it Bale, 85 million? Maybe Ronaldo, 80 million before that? But yeah, before that, it was like, what, 130 million, I think, was the most ever spent. Was that on Coutinho? Actually, no. I'm getting all confused, but either way, yeah, that was a ridiculous offer for Neymar. It was something like 195 million. What the hell? Like, it's unbelievable. Totally wrecked it. Manny Sluflaki comments, Tevez is in China. Tevez in China broke the record. Bloody hell. Josh Smith says, why not put in a long-term plan to get Van der Sar as our director of football and surround him with experience? That is what we should do, Josh Smith, because he knows what it's like to build and recruit and look for the footballing improvement out there within a club. He's done it at Ajax. He's an ex-United legend. It would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? It really would. I'm sure he'd like the opportunity to be a director of football at a huge club like United as well. And you've got to be impressed with what he's done over in Holland. So, yeah, I'm with you, mate. The only problem is we have the Glazers, we have Woodward. Who would want to be a yes man for the Glazers and Woodward, really, when you don't have to be? Who would want to be that? And that's what you'd have to be. You might be the director of football, but ultimately Woodward and the Glazers are going to have the final say in the board. And if you're going to do that role for a football club, if you're going to do that role for a club like United, then they have to have all the faith and belief in them that they're going to do that job and leave them to do it. And if he wants to set the recruitment or the scouting networks or all these footballing aspects, the shortlist, the negotiations with clubs, if he wants to do that properly, he needs to be allowed to go and do that himself and not be hindered by these others that are spoiling the party from up above. So I don't blame somebody for Edwin van der Sar for not wanting to come here. I'm not saying we've approached him, because we haven't approached him. People like Woodward, they don't want to see somebody else come in there undermining what they're doing, because all Woodward is a yes man for the Glazers. All the director of football potentially would be is another yes man for Woodward and the Glazers. So I don't know if it benefits us because of the owners. Hey, Martin Ellison, lad. Good to see you. Says, our owners are a joke, man. Wish they would sell. Martin, it would solve a lot of problems, wouldn't it? If we had a big oligarch owner, or the fans could pull together somehow and buy the football club, it would just make everything so much nicer. I think that is a big reason why we are struggling to improve and catch the teams above us. It's because of the lack of investment. Really, the football club should every season be looking to improve, kind of like Liverpool did over the years. They got Klopp in and they've built steadily. Every window they got one or two good players in. Klopp did a great job of his recruitment, not just signing big name players like Van Dijk, but also lesser known players like Robertson and developing them. So it's not just that, but it definitely would help if you spent the money consistently every window to try and improve the side consistently, guys. It's freaking annoying. Hey, thank you so much here. It's Matty the Rushmeister with a PayPal donation. Matt Rush, man. Thank you so much. Hope you've had a cracking weekend, lad. And he says, support the pig from Matty Rush. Thank you so much for that, Matt Rush. That's very, very nice of you, mate. An unbelievable amount of support coming in tonight on the channel. So thanks everybody that helps me do what I do on this show. This is all I do right now, is this YouTube channel. So, thank you to everybody that keeps this party rolling, honestly. It's because of you I'm able to do this. To the extent that I am able to do this anyway. Because obviously previously, a year or so ago, I was working two jobs. One as an Amazon delivery driver, the other as a Chinese delivery driver in the evenings, right? And you guys know I was doing loads of 3-minute videos after games and stuff. Literally in the car with shitty reception. And it was a nightmare, guys. Like, we've come on a long way in this last year. We've come a long, long way together. Through the hard times and the good. But anyway, we've come a long way on this channel, guys, and it is a lot down to all the incredible support that we have on this channel. All the channel members, look at those guys with the emojis next to their name. All the PayPalers and these Patreon people and everybody. It's really incredible that we do this, guys. So thank you very much for all the support is what I want to say. Anyway, yes, Ruddy can't get us. We need to celebrate you, Piggy. Hey, nice one, mate. Legend. Thank you for that, guys. Matty Rush, everybody. What a top man. He says, hi, Bacon Boss. Hi, Primot. Cheers for that, Alex, as well, mate. And yourself, Rincon, mate. You've been supporting this show for years, dude. I think you're my first patron. You were my first patron, man. So, you're always going to hold a special place in my heart, pal. Martin Ellison says, we lost Herrera, Sanchez and Lukaku with no replacements. I love the academy players, but we shouldn't have so many in the first team. We're not Bilbao. I'm sick of accepting it. We need quality. I love what you said there, man. We're not Bilbao. You're spot on. We shouldn't be having that. We should always be bringing through youth players as a United team, but we shouldn't be relying on them, like players like Greenwood relying on them at right wing at 18 years of age. So, shocker. G-Wolf United's in the gaff. Hello to you, G-Wolf, mate. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. How are you doing, G-Wolf? We're just watching the Champions League final. Looks like Bayern Munich are going to win it 1-0, which I'm very happy with, to be fair, because, like I said, PSG are a bunch of shithouses. Smash that thumbs up button, lads and lasses. If you haven't hit it already, why the hell not? Hit the like button, for Pete's sake. Polar Bear is in here. Says, could fans buy United? And then there would be a voting system like at Barcelona and Real Madrid voting for Man United president. Polar Bear, I love what you said, man. That's what we should do. There should be some sort of a Man United supporters trust or a group set up to buy this football club. I know it would be ridiculously hard to work it all out, but that's ultimately what would benefit the future of this football club, I think, is if the fans had full control over the club. That's the dream. And there's other clubs that have done that. I'm pretty sure Cardiff City are completely owned by the fans. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's Swansea City. It's one of those Welsh teams anyway. But the point I'm making is, what's my favourite phrase of the night, isn't it? Anyway, I hate that, by the way, when you've realised that you're saying the same thing over and over again. Mob Clan. Thank you, Mob Clan. Says, bro, you kind of look like Ibra. My name... Hang on, wait. The hair's looking a bit... Oh, wait. We need to put that up a bit. My name is Zlatan. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And I am a footballer. No, fair play, lad. Thank you. I take that all day long. I think Zlatan's a bit of a dashing man, I'm not going to lie. You know, he's not quite up there for David Beckham with me, but he's a good-looking fella in his own way. He's got a bit of a conk on him, but so do I. Tristan says 102 likes. If you haven't, smash a like for the pig. Very nice of you, Tristan. Legend. Thank you. Yeah, do hit that like button. Viking Red says Halifax Town are owned by the fans. There you go. I mean, it can be done, can't it? I know there's a big difference between Halifax and United, but how much money do the fans pump into United over the course of a few seasons? There's millions of fans worldwide. If we all pulled together, if every fan chucked in a tenner, we probably would be able to buy the football club off the Glazers. Manny says the control that the fans have is that they keep buying tickets and merchandise. Only way to disrupt the Glazers would be to stop buying those things. Tough to boycott when the fan base is so vast. So true, and even then it would be a big profitable business for them, because there's all those commercial aspects to United that they've overseen. And there's also, you know, the TV deals. Like, I know they make millions every single match day, and that is a huge amount of money. And the merchandise as well, but they'd almost be okay without any of that, with the way that football's structured these days and the money that's made from all the commercial deals. So I hear you, but yeah, that is the best way, but it hurts the football club in the short term. Maybe it would be enough to convince them, you know, maybe it would be enough to convince them to leave, though. Wankeekin says Barca is owned by the fans, but the president Bartomeu is as bad as the Glazers and Potato Head. Aren't they sort of owned by, like, the state as well in some ways, like Catalonia? Don't they actually sort of like own Barca in a weird way, like a state funded? Or am I thinking of Real Madrid? I totally forget now. Yeah, Viking Red says Pig FC, United of Manchester. Owned by the fans. Yeah, oh sorry. Yeah, I thought you were saying Pig FC. But yeah, FC United of Manchester owned by the fans. Well, that's the very reason they started a football club called FC United of Manchester, is because they grew weary of the ownership at the top of Manchester United and didn't want to be a part of that. So I completely respect it. Mrs. P says, Tofui, oh how I miss you. Hey, where's JP tonight? There's no JP in the house tonight. It just feels wrong. Where's JP? JP, you're slacking, mate. Hope he's all good anyway. Primot says, I just buy the $20 knockoff shirts. Well, there you go, mate. I mean, that's a way to do it, and it supports probably someone who needs it rather than the bloody Glazers' back pocket, you know? I know it's a disgrace to say. It's wrong, isn't it? It shouldn't get to the stage where you'd rather buy merch from someone else. It should be the case where you want to pay the extra money to get the proper merch because you want that money to go to benefit directly the football club that you support. But we know that money's not being used properly to fully support the football club. And it's funny how many of these people have gone out and bought the United shirts already this season. You know, I know you want to support your football club, but if, like Manny says, if you want to hurt the Glazers, you have to hit them where it hurts, and that's in the back pocket. That's in the merchandise sales. That's in the season ticket sales. It's in the ticket sales. You know, that's what's going to make them change and maybe want to leave this football club as owners. Yeah, that's right, Ruddy, mate. Yeah, fair play to you. Rach United says, I bought Ronaldo Juventus shirt. It's a strong look, that one, the black and white stripes. It's very nice, actually. I've always been a fan of, I don't know why, I just always liked Juventus's colouring and their kits over the years. Alex says, I'd say it's a good night, to be honest. Chi-Wolf says, I haven't seen Collective Force for a while. Hope he's all right. Yeah, no, he's gone AWOL, mate. Hopefully he is okay, yeah. We don't know what's gone on with Matty, so hopefully he's all right. Martin Ellison says, seems like Ollie got the job because it was easy to give it to him. Now he's spitting the dummy out about the quality he has, only making his first sub 87 minute. I can't stop buying merch. I love United. Yeah, I hear you as well. You know, you can't stop buying merch. You love United. You want the merch. I get it. But if you want to hit them where it hurts, then that would be one of the ways to do it. But even then, because of all the other commercial aspects, I don't know if it would be as effective as we think it may be. I don't know. They might just ride it out. Fact is, it's an incredibly well-supported club. PSG the chance at the end of the game. Oh, it's a one-on-one chance for Mbappe. What a save by Neuer. He's offside anyway. But Manuel Neuer will not be passed tonight. And look at that. He puts his arms out because he knows he's having a good game tonight. Mbappe's just got clean through, and Neuer stood his ground and made the save with his feet again like he has done all night. He's such a good player. He reminds me a lot of Peter Schmeichel, the way he comes out like that and makes himself so big. Like, I don't remember anybody being as good as at that since Peter Schmeichel as Manuel Neuer is. You know, just the way he closes the ball down and makes himself massive coming out. And like all goalkeepers do it, but he just seems to have a proper knack of judging where it's going to be, of starfishing like that and getting the block off. We're coming up to the 90th minute in the game, by the way. So almost over here. Can PSG have a late rally and get an equaliser late at the end of the game? We'll see. I don't think so. Jonathan Gallagher says, Pig, I hate the Glazers. They should be arrested for fraud. A fair play to you, Jonathan Gallagher. Join the club. The Glazers are scum, aren't they? Rach United says, Glazers get to hide in America. There you go. There you go. No accountability for them, really. When's the last time they came to a game, I wonder? Manny Slouflaki, you know, Ed Wood was just their puppet, really, isn't he? Manny Slouflaki comments, have to appreciate Bayern's model of consistency in their league and Champions League. After Robben and Ribery left, they are still doing bits. Man United's transition after Ronaldo's departure wasn't well thought out. Yeah, you're spot on there. They've done a great job of recruitment and building and replacing players. You know, Lewandowski came in, of course. They've done some incredible stuff. I mean, they make moves at Bayern to try and really benefit the team. A thing that I can't really say that our owners do at United. Viking Red says, Pig, can we start a Pig FC? Yes, mate. That is one of the plans for the channel eventually, is to get enough followers so that we can set up a football team where we can get enough people to turn up every week down south. Because you have to remember, I live in the south of England, so I don't think there's that many people who live near me. There's a couple, but it would have to be somewhere like, the furthest I could go really would be like Basingstoke or something. Whoa, hang on, chance for Neymar! Shot on goal, oh my days! It's almost in the back of the net! But it is just wide, and oh my days, it was a great chance for PSG. Neymar, look at that, just does really well, and he gets the shot off. It's curling round. I'll tell you what, if Kimpembe, I think it's Kimpembe waiting in the middle, if he gets a touch on that ball in, crikey, it's a goal. So they've had their chances tonight, PSG, and they've had a nightmare. Wanky King comments, Neuer equals 2020 Oliver Kahn. Yeah, that's a good shout as well, but Neuer's a little bit bigger. That's what I mean. Schmeichel was even bigger still, I think. It's hard to tell, but I know just that. Yeah, but yeah, Oliver Kahn, what a keeper. What a keeper. Thank you, Matt Rush. He says, smash a like for the Pig. Very nice of you, mate. Please do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Rach United says, what's the money has been spent on? Tom bloody Brady. DTG says, I live in Witterings, Pig. Where's Witterings, mate? Where is Witterings? I've not heard of it. Alex says, 50 million guarantee for Tom Brady's salary over 2 years. Bloody hell. That's a crazy amount of money, bro. Viking Red says, no, it's Choupo-Moting, Stoke. Choupo-Moting. Jonathan Gallagher says, PSG are bottling it. Are they bringing on Choupo-Moting, are they? Hey, it worked for them last time out, didn't it? It worked for them last time out. Ruddy says, Mbappe is shit in the bed today. Mate, they all are, mate. Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, they've all had a nightmare out there today for PSG. They've not really done themselves any favours. Martin Allison says, look at the quality Bayern have and PSG. They have several top players for all areas, and they're still buying. Our recruitment is terrible, always dragging our heels. I'm sorry, I'm just venting, tired of it. Martin Ellison, spot on, mate. I'm sick of it as well. Oh, Daniel Taylor says, near Chichester. Oh, is it called West Wittering? I've been to West Wittering, actually. Is that near there? Is that just the west part of Wittering? I guess there's an East Wittering and a North Wittering as well. But I've actually been to West Wittering. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's the west part of Wittering, mate. Now you mention it. It's just got... Gungshi says, I've already mandible clawed that like button. That's it. For the love of mankind, mandible claw the like button. Mommy! Mommy! I love a bit of mankind. What a legend of the WWF. Or E, depending on your age. Styan United in here, says Bayern FC is playing well now. Yeah, thought it would happen, but PSG, the chance for the end ball went into the 6-yard box. Piss poor pass by PSG, and the ball's now gone out for a goal kick to Manuel Neuer. Choupo-Moting it was, sorry, not Kimpembe, you're right, it was Choupo-Moting. And Choupo-Moting with the ball in, it's a piss poor one. Ideal Shala comments, Neymar, Neymar, Neymar. Thank you, Viking Red. You have a great evening, mate. Really appreciate that, dude. Premot says, Thomas Tuchel looks like a... What's that? What's a tarsia? Martin says, Pig, what are you wittering on about, mate? Oh, DTG is from the Wittering gang, I believe. So that's what we're figuring out. Tento Cisco, there's going to be a party in Munich. Sounds like it. Definitely sounds like it, doesn't it? Daniel Taylor Gray's loving it. Chuck a like for the pig, says Aaron Homeyard. Thank you so much. Gungshi says a tertiary is a type of primate. Oh, interesting. JP, there he is. There's JP. We've missed you all night, JP. What are you doing, lad? He says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. P and all the BB legends. Can't stay. Just rocked in to say, oh, no worries, JP. I'm only joking, mate. You've obviously got something going on there, dude. But thank you for stopping by and saying hello. You top man, JP. Hope you're good, lad. Yeah, good to see you, mate. Thank you for dropping in to say hello. Do us a favour and smash that thumbs up button, everybody. If you have not done so already, leave a cheeky little like on it. Appreciate that, JP. What a legend for getting in here. Kurt Koenig says full-time. There's the full-time whistle. Everybody, the game is finished. And Bayern Munich lift the Champions League trophy here with a 1-0 dispatching of Paris Saint-Germain. And there is Neymar bawling his eyes out like a little girl as the Germans run absolutely wild and go nuts. But what a glorious sight that is, seeing Neymar crying. Don't feel sorry for him, guys. It's one of the most famous footballers in the world. Paid shitloads of money. I love seeing this guy cry. Don't cry for me. Brazil? No. Anyway, Martin Ellison says, if you're from Witter, make sure you're a like button hitter. Hey, fair play to Bayern Munich. They deserved it, didn't they? Look, PSG, fair play to them. They put up a really good challenge. Kylian Mbappe don't even look really arsed. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Don't even really give a shit. Look at what it means to Thomas Müller and the players of Bayern Munich here. It means a heck of a lot to them. One of the best teams in the Champions League. I think, is that 5 times that they've won it now, or 6 times? 5 or 6 times that the Germans have won the Champions League now. They're obviously one of the top sides in the world, aren't they? So they've done it again tonight. You can't really begrudge them it. I think they've been the best team in the competition over the course of the season. They've been the most impressive. And they're a proper team, and they've got a proper team of great players. So you can't really deny that they are the best team in Europe right now. So they've gone on to win it. The goal that separated them from PSG was that amazing cross from Kimmich into the path of Coman, who's headed the winner in. 1-0 the game finishers, and the 2019-2020 Champions League winners are Bayern Munich. So well done, Bayern Munich. Fair play. PSG bottling it, still unable to win that Champions League, still unable to get the fruits of their loins to perform. You know, because players like Mbappe, Neymar, don't think they've had their best games tonight, have they, folks? Like, these are some of the best players in the world. We've seen Neymar. I thought Neymar was pretty shit tonight, I'm going to be honest. Mbappe was okay, but look, not their best performances that they've ever put out there. And that is probably the reason why they've lost it tonight, because they had the chances. You know, Di Maria's had a great chance, Mbappe's had a great chance, Neymar's had a great chance. They didn't take their chances tonight, and PSG failed to really make anything happen until the latter parts of the game. They were just sort of playing on the counter. But once that goal went in from Bayern, they just struggled. It was a struggle out there. Thank you very much for everybody that's watched this stream tonight. 6 times, says Gungshi. Wow, so 6 times Bayern Munich have won this now. 6. Crikey, so that's a lot of times. Rach United says, frogs have melted. Steve FC says, my prediction was correct, 1-0. Hey, fair play to you, Steve FC. You got it bang on, lad. You get the points tonight, Steve, because you did, didn't you? Joseph LVR comments, Pig, I wanted PSG to lose. So that snake doesn't get the Champions League. Come on, my son. Di Maria, do one back to the Garden of Eden, you prick. Bloody snake in the grass. Yeah, you twat. That's right, that's what you get for being a snake. No, I'm glad that PSG didn't win tonight. I really am. Because, look, it would have been nice. Herrera's a nice bloke, whatever. Ex-United player. But Di Maria's a scumbag. Neymar, to me, I just don't like him. I don't like he's always on the floor. You know, Lewandowski should win the Ballon d'Or. But Neymar, every year for the last 10 years, has won the Fallon de Floor, hasn't he? Because he's always falling on the bloody floor. And I'm sick of it. And then other players in their side annoy me, like Verratti and Di Maria, Neymar. Even Mbappe pisses me off and rubs me up the wrong way a little bit. So I'm just being honest, like I just don't like them. Whereas, like, I look at some of these the German players, people like, you know, Alphonso Davies, very good young player, inspiring, Kimmich, Muller. They just seem like all very professional, nice blokes, to be fair. I'd much rather go out on a night out drinking some German Steins with Bayern Munich than I would going out drinking a little bit of the bubbly with PSG, to be perfectly honest with you, because they just seem like a bunch of blokes, don't they? So there you go, PSG fallen by the wayside, Bayern Munich, the 2020 Champions League winners. What can you say? Fair play? Yes, Alex, he says, one day we will be back here, and it will be a great day. I agree with you, Alex. Just a matter of time for a top club like us. JP says, Ellie Modest, congrats. That's it. Ellie's made it into the mod zone. Aaron Thrax 28 comments, best case scenario for United fans. Yeah, you're right. It is. You're spot on. You are right. It's the best case scenario, this result. Bayern Munich winning. Thank you, Daniel Taylor-Gray. By the way, Daniel Taylor-Gray, I don't know if you're new to the channel, mate, but really appreciate you getting involved throughout the live chat tonight, as with everybody else. It's great to have a couple of new faces in this community as well. You know, we've got a complete bunch of legends in here, but it's great to have some new folks who are interacting with us and commenting and stuff. So not just you, but certainly thank you to you and everybody else that's in here. Hunar as well, as I think one of the reasonably new subscribers. So really appreciate all the new folks that have got involved over the last couple of months, post-lockdown and stuff. So really thank you for everybody that's subscribed to this channel. And like I say, we are on our way to 25,000 subscribers, guys, which is no small number. 25,000 subscribers to this channel. If you want to be one of those, please do subscribe. You know, give it a share if you can. If you could tell one of your friends to subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing as well. Because this is the off season now. We're not going to have much football in action over the next few weeks. So maybe we'll hit it before the new season starts, but maybe not. But certainly if you guys, you know, give it a share, tell someone you know to subscribe, then maybe we will hit that before. Gungshi says, Pig, did you get my cheeky PayPal donation? Gungshi, sorry, my friend. Oh, my friend, that's not a cheeky PayPal donation, my friend. That is an absolute outrageous one. Hey, Gungshi, thank you, my friend, lad. What a bloody hero. I really appreciate that, Gungshi, man. Unbelievable support tonight on the show. Like, wicked support, really, from everyone. You know, Manny Sluflacky's been going ham out there. Matty the Rushmeister, Ellie, Ryan Berberspin, Primot, Alec Williams was going ham earlier, wasn't he? Ruddy Can't Game, Alex the Rinconator. You know, I'm sorry if I've forgotten any of the donators tonight, but just everybody's been going nuts with the support tonight, so thank you so much. But Gungshi, mate, yes, let's read yours out, dude. Thank you for that, Gungs. He says, hey, Pig, great job with the commentary and keeping the chat flowing so well, as always. I'll have to go to bed soon as I've got a busy day ahead of me. Love to all the Bacon Brigade and stay safe. What was that? I just kissed the front of my fingers, kissed the back of my fingers, and then did that. What is that, like some attempt at some shitty Luis Suarez celebration or something? Screw that, I'll take it back. I'll take it back, okay? I'm just going to give you one of those, Gungs. I'm going to give you a fist bump, mate. Hey, Gungshi, thank you so much for that, dude. That's so nice of you, man. What a legend. Just what a legend. That's all I can say. You're an absolute legend. Same with everybody else as well who's been in here tonight. Thank you. Michael Doom's in here as well. Good to see you. Michael Doom. He says, Neymar's crying. You love to see it, don't you? Dennis Johnson says, great to see Neymar doing his usual crying as well. Martin Ellison says, what live streams will you be doing until new season starts for United? So, it's a good question, my friend. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any live streams until United's on again. I guess the first day of the season, we might have a look at some of the other big fixtures that are on. But yeah, United are not playing until the 19th of September now, so it's going to be a little bit of a break before there's another United watch along anyway. In terms of fixtures and friendlies and things like that, you know, because obviously United and every team, when you're preparing for the new Premier League season, you will have a pre-season, you'll have a tour, or you'll have a period where you have some friendlies against some teams. So maybe there will be some games that we'll be able to watch before that we just haven't heard about yet. But maybe all that stuff will be happening behind closed doors like it was in lockdown, you know, where they had a few training sessions against like championship teams and stuff like that. Maybe that'll be happening again. So maybe there won't be anything to watch as far as United are concerned, which would be very annoying, wouldn't it? It would be a shame. But hopefully there's something to watch in regards to United live streams before the start. Jonathan Gallagher says, FIFA question mark. It's definitely going to be a bunch of FIFA being played between now and then. Of course, you know, I'll be covering all the Manchester United news and all the transfer news and stuff like that. But you know me, I don't like to just pump out unnecessary transfer news or unnecessary videos. So I will only be doing it when it's absolutely justified or when there's something, a bunch of stuff to talk about, some rumours to talk about. I will do a couple of transfer videos a week, guys, over the course of the next month. I will. Just to keep you guys up to date and get a bit more content out there when I know there's not going to be that much content. So that's what I'll do. But also I will try and get a bunch of gaming stuff out and that kind of thing. But yeah, don't go anywhere over the next few weeks, guys, because the season's not too far away. We're nearly the end of August now, and United's going to get back underway on the 19th of September. So there's going to be lots of content coming for the new season, of course. And also, I've got a bunch of chats lined up with people. I'm actually working on. I'm very nearly close. I'm very, very nearly close, guys. I don't want to announce it just yet, but I'm close to having a Premier League Manchester United Premier League winner on the podcast. So, or not on the podcast, on the channel. So, that'd be cool. So I'm very close to that. So that's pretty cool. I've messaged pretty much every United player that's ever played for Manchester United to try and get some content out for you guys between now and the start of the season, to hear what some people say about it, got to say about United's current situation and that kind of thing. So we've got hopefully a genuine Manchester United Premier League winner coming on the channel soon. Yeah, nice one. Eddie O2 says, well done, Piggo. Yes, mate, that will get your channel numbers up. But I don't want to announce who it is or anything just yet, okay? Let's not count our chickens just too soon. Thank you, Debbie Elder says, watch along for Community Shield, Pig. When's that? When's the Community Shield? Have we got a date announced for the Community Shield yet? Got a good point. Got a good point there, Debbie. Let's have a look at the Community Shield date. 2 weeks before 2020 to 2021 season. Okay, when is that? Let's have a look. Just 4 weeks after the FA Cup, but Liverpool's name is mysteriously left off the announcement that mentions Chelsea and Arsenal. It's those shithouses anyway, I just remembered. Fair play to you though, Debbie. Yeah, that is a game that we'll probably watch, actually, because, it's the Community Shield, yeah. Rach United says, I play better than Lingard. Matt Rush says, you got that journo coming on. But yeah, we've got a journalist coming on at some point as well next week. He's just away for a little trip at the moment. Tried to organise it the other day. I had internet problems. But when he's back, we're going to get a journalist on. Hopefully a couple of journalists and stuff to talk about United and some of the inner workings of the football club right now. So I'm definitely going to get content out for you guys over this period. It's not just going to stop just because the football stopped. There's going to be lots of content coming. In fact, this week I've already got planned chats with a couple of United legends, people like the United Man again, John Shin. I'm going to do something with John Shin. I don't know if anybody remembers John Shin. But John Shin used to do stuff for this channel back in the day, and he's done stuff for Stretford Paddock and all that. He's a New Yorker. I'm going to get him on the channel this week for a little chat. Manny Snoofaki says John Shin is a legend. There you go. We've got Johnny Shin coming on the channel. Alex Rincon's going to come on the channel for a chat alongside John Shin, I think, for a bit of a North American vibe episode. So that's what we're going for there. So look, there's a bit of content coming this week, guys. I'm going to try and get something out every single day. So that's the plan. Gungshi says John Shin was good on Full-Time Devils. There you go. So we're going to get that man involved. And I've always liked John, to be fair. He's a very nice lad. Primot says, fair play there, Piggo. Taking over the globe, one trotter at a time. We'll try our best, my friend. It's not easy. Like we've established, there's a lot of competition out there. But look, this is a brilliant community. Like I say, if this never got any bigger, I would be happy with it, because it's what I want to do. It makes me happy, and I love communicating with all you legends. And we've got a great little place where all of us like-minded folks can gather for these games and watch them and have a bit of bants and a bit of fun. And it's just a great community we built up here. So I love it. I love doing this. Thank you, Mrs. P. She says, brilliant, Mr. P. Thank you very much, love. Martin Ellison says, wow, Neymar's crying like someone died. Try getting beat off Sevilla in the semi-finals of the Europa League. No shame losing in the final to Bayern. I hear you. It's just like so close so far for these guys. But yeah, look at them crying their eyes out. At least it means something to the guy, though. I mean, fair play to him. He's actually gone up a notch in my book there, Obviously means the world to him. I thought maybe he's sort of one of those players who didn't really give a shit, but seems like it means the world to him. So fair play, he's gone up a notch. Manny Sleaflaki says, John Shin's Man United v PSG live reaction video is priceless. Absolutely, that is a pure one. That's pure. Ellie says, great stream as ever. Thank you so much, Ellie. Great moderating tonight. Great to have a couple of new moderators in here. Ellie and Aaron Homeyard, shout out to you guys. And everybody else as well. All the other peeps that are getting in here. Matty the Rushmeister, Gunners, all the other moderators. Griffo Chaz, First Class Gamer. You know, all the moderators. I've probably missed you there. Alex Rudd, Alex Rincon. All the mods. Thank you for moderating. Everyone else, Rach United, she says 25,000 soon. Griffo says 25k special. Something's going to be happening when we get 25k, but I don't want to get too carried away. So I'm going to make sure we're well past 25k before I actually do a 25k special. Because otherwise people might just unsubscribe and then it's like, oh, no, we're back on 24.9. So we'll see anyway. Hey, thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. Fergie99 wants that 25k special as well. There's definitely going to be a 25k special, 100%. So just keep a lookout for that. And like I say, if you can share these streams or share the channel, just tell anybody you know to subscribe. If they're a Manchester United fan, there's no good reason why they are not subscribed to this YouTube channel. So tell them about it. That's probably the best way that you can help this channel grow, just by a bit of word of mouth. Hunar comments, Pig, who are we signing for FC? Can smack some sense into the Glazers and Woody Woodward. I would love to, my friend, but I don't. I just bloody don't know. Griffo Chaz says 25.3k special. Probably more like 25.05k special, just to be on the safe side. Nice one, NEO2. Piggo's bouncing team on point. Gungshi says, cheers everyone, have a good day / night. Thank you, Gungshi, for getting in here and all the incredible support and just generally being a legend. You have yourself a great day as well, mate. Really thank you for stopping by in the middle of the night over in Taiwan there. Manny, he says the worst part of accepting the second place medals is the walk of shame past the Champions League trophy afterwards. That must be filth, actually, mate. That's like if you're a dog and you're walking past like a fillet steak and you've got a lead around your neck and you're being dragged past a fillet steak. There's not much you can do about it, but you really want it, don't you? Hey, nice one, guys, everybody. Rach United, Eddie O2, Fergie99, Hunar, Ellie, Aaron Homer, Griffo Chance, Tento Cisco, Mrs. P, Manny Stufaki, Hunar, Steve Johnson, Martin Ellison, Matt Rush, Grunchi, Griffo Chaz. Get your comments here and at the end if you want to shout out real quick for each and every single one of you, you know. Thank you for watching. Thank you for helping this channel out by being here and doing everything you do. I'll say it one last time, but if you haven't done so already, please do hit that thumbs up button. Leave a like rating if you can. That will help us out. And subscribe. If you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Also, one thing you've got to do as well these days, it seems, with the YouTube notifications being broken, is you've got to click that bell icon. Click the bell icon. That way you will be notified when we post and go live. You can check the website out, which is called flyingpigunited.com. You can follow me on social media. All the links are in the descriptions to Insta, Facebook, and Twitter at Mr. Flying Pig HD on there. That's the one I use most, is Twitter, to be fair. So if you want to send me anything, then please do. Joshua Whitfield, shout out to you, mate, as well at the end here. Dennis Johnson, who haven't I read out? G Wolf United, Terry Carr. Yes, mate. Everyone, thank you for watching. You know, that's it. I'm going to leave it there then, guys. Shit, man, is that what my hair looks like? I look like a twat. What's that? It's a loose strand loose. Makes me look like a dick. All right. I've got a flat head. My head's flat. That's what happens when you wash your hair, you see. It looked better when I hadn't washed it for a few days, you know. Now it's gone flat as a bloody pancake and it just looks bizarre. It's like shit. Look at me, I'm oh no, how long have, for fuck's sake. How long have I been disappearing, guys? How long have I been disappearing into the background like a bloody ghost? Oh no. Somebody should have told me that. Hey guys, thank you for watching, everyone. You're a bunch of legends. Joshua, I will be doing another United career mode. Absolutely, my friend. Keep a lookout for that. We're going to probably do one. I don't know. I mean, do you guys think I should do it on this channel? That's the thing. Some people just don't like the FIFA. Like, we're probably not going to get to 25k if I do FIFA videos on this channel. Probably should be over on the gaming channel, shouldn't it? Yeah. Subscribe to the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming. Thank you, Debbie Elder, Connor Watt, Ellie, G Wolf, Primot, Rach, Manny, Joshua, everybody. I'm going to wrap it up there now then. But thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. This is The Pig. Bayern Munich are the champions of Europe. We can deal with that, I suppose. It's deservedly so. Probably the best team in the competition all season long. And they stopped PSG with that Dobby Little Melter Di Maria lifting the trophy. So they've done well by me as far as I'm concerned. Right then, guys, pleasure as always. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. There is going to be lots of United content coming this week, so don't think there's not going to be content tomorrow. There's going to be content, United content. So come back, keep a lookout for it, click that bell, as I say, and I will see you on the next one. This is the Pig. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you to each and every one of the Bacon Brigadiers out there for being absolute sizzling legends. See you later. This is the Pig. Take it easy, and come on, United. Yes, legends. Tristan Newkirk, great to have you in here tonight as well. Styan United, legends. Ellie, Eddie O2, Gung Shi, Briffo, legends of the Falls. You know, legends of the Falls. Never mind that Brad Pitt movie. The Legends of the Falls. We're right in here tonight. This is the post-match credits. Shout out to Hayden Alessandro, by the way. I've still got to add you to this, buddy, but you get a special verbal shout out right there. Hayden Alessandro. But these are all the people that support this show on Patreon and help me do this. And also, Tier 2 channel membership on YouTube gets you on this list too. But it's just a thank you to say thank you for supporting the show. And all these lists out here, all these names. What a bunch of heroes. The Bacon Brigadiers amongst us. Thank you for doing your bacony goodness out there. Legends of the Falls. Right, okay, that's going to be it from me then. Have a great evening. Like I say, keep a lookout for content coming this week. Been an absolute pleasure as always. Thank you for all the banter. Thank you for all the messages you sent in tonight. And all the great conversation, honestly, means the world to me. So thank you for watching. Stay classy. Have a great evening. This is the Pig. I'm out.